Friday night, Guardians baseball. Welcome in. We're playing the Nationals after kind of a rough one against the Yankees over the last 3 games. We had an off day. Welcome in, friends of the channel, friends of the Guardians. Hopefully we can get a good outing here, and we'll get into our top 3 keys of the game in just a little bit. But hey, welcome in, friends. Glad you could be here on this Friday night. We got a 3-game set against the Washington Nationals from National Park this weekend. And what's up? Catman is back, giving us some good luck there. Hopefully, my cat just went into heat, so I know it's gonna be crazy cats in my house this weekend. So hey, Joe, how you good? How you doing? Good to see you again. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope you've had a good week. Kind of glad I didn't do the New York Yankees series. In all honesty, it wasn't that great. The first game looked superb, and then the middle one, and then the last one was unfortunate that we lost that one. But so not a great weekend. We lose 2 or 3 to the Yankees. I think we dropped to 7-6 on the year, but we're back here for game 1 of this series, and let's go into our lineups real quick, and then I'll get to my 3 keys of the game as we're just about 8 minutes away from first pitch. So Nationals, haven't seen them this year. Don't know too much about them, quite honestly. All I can really tell you is they're not a huge offensive team per se. Sitting in the 1 hole is Call. All right. You probably don't know him, but I know him from the minor leagues, obviously. Smith in the 2 hole. Meneses in the 3. Candelario is the cleanup hitter. He's got pop, so you don't. Smith, Meneses, and Candelario, that is where they're going to be able to hit us if they do hit us. In the 5 is Garcia. Ruiz is in the 6. Thomas in the 7. And then, quite honestly, these are what I consider table setters here at the bottom. I'm a little interested on why they're not hitting a little bit higher, maybe 1-2. But Abrams, he's a sneaky little hitter. He can definitely get some extra base hits. And then same with Robles. Robles' comparison really is Miles Straw. He's that type of hitter, that type of player. So top to bottom, nothing jumps out that scares you. But I will say they can hit, and they can hit with average if they're on. So let's not take them too lightly. Move over to the Guardian side of things. Quan in the 1, as always. Rosario's in the 2. Ramirez is in the 3. Naylor in the 4. Jimenez in the 5. Bell is now in the 6th again, as we'll talk about him in a minute, but 2 hits in his last 2 games. I mean, it's something. Let's not get overexcited about it, but it's something. Brennan in the 7. I'm not a fan of this guy too much. I know he had that big hit last week while we were live, but overall, he just doesn't impress me too much. Number 8, Zunino. Let's talk about it. If you look at the strikeout tracker, he is at 9 right now. And you might say that's not high. And you may say, hey, Matt, didn't this guy go 3 for 3 with 3 doubles in a game? Yeah, he did against the Yankees. But in all honesty, in the last 4 games he's played, he's had 7 strikeouts. Let me repeat that. In the last 4 games he has played, not the Guardians' last 4 games, the last 4 games he has played in, he has 7 strikeouts. So that is 7 of the 9 right there, and I assume it might go up again today. And then Miles Straw, as always, rounds us off, who's been hitting well in this season. 3 keys of the game. Let's get into it. We're about 5 minutes away from first pitch. If you're coming in, welcome in. Good to see everybody. Glad you could be here. Billy Joe, let's go, man. Welcome back, friend of the channel. I hope there's a win, Kat. I hope there's a win. I really do. And here's how I'm going to tell you how we're going to win right here with my 3 keys to the game. My number 1 key, in my opinion, tonight is offense. Listen, guys, 8 runs in 3 games versus the Yankees. We are sitting 7th worst in the majors, batting .235 on the season. That is absolutely ridiculous at the moment. And talk about 7th worst in the majors. We're 7th worst in strikeouts. And Zunino obviously helps out in that area. But we got to stop swinging at bad pitches out of the zone. That's really killing us, and it has in a lot of games. Josh Bell, Zunino, and maybe Rosario a little there could be blamed for that. Now, we've only hit 6 home runs on the year. That's second worst in the MLB. 6 home runs in 13 games. Guys, if we want to be a contender this season, that's not going to cut it. We got to get our offense going. We got to start hitting that ball, and we got to get it out of the park. So, number 1, can our offense take off? And kind of on a side note with that, Josh Bell, as I mentioned, 2 hits in his last 2 games. So I can't hate on him too much, but man, he is due for a deep bomb. I placed a bet on him tonight to hit a home run. I think he gets it. Number 2, Clase. Now, I'm not saying Clase's been awful. I'm really not. But is it just me, or does this guy worry you when he comes into the game right now? He's given up 4 earned runs in his last 5 innings pitched on 5 hits and 4 walks. So I am a little bit concerned with Clase. He doesn't look like... I just don't have that confidence he's going to be that guy who's going to go 1, 2, 3 in the 9th anymore. I think it is a problem for sure. So, I think we need to definitely keep an eye on Clase. Karachek's been up and down as well. Curry got hit really hard in kind of a cleanup role there against the Yankees, so I'm not going to put too much stock into that. Herron's had a couple of issues. He's looked like one of the best. De Los Santos had a couple issues. Our bullpen in general just needs to become a little bit more stable and a little bit more confidence-bearing towards its fans. So that's the number 2 key to the game. And number 3, obviously, Cal Quantrill. Listen, this guy hasn't been great to the start of his season. He's gone 9 2/3 innings pitched in his first 2 starts. He's given up 15 hits and 7 earned runs. That ain't going to cut it in the majors. So let's see against what I would call kind of a down offensive team here with the Nationals and this lineup. I think if this guy gives up 2 or 3 runs tonight, quite honestly, I think that's it. I think he's got to be taken down to the minors or optioned out. I like the kid that got his first major league start on, on Wednesday. He looked good. So maybe bring that guy up and keep him up. But some of these starting pitchers, it's just not going to fly. Cal Quantrill did not bounce back like Plesac did. So if this guy has a 3rd outing, then unfortunately I'm going to tell you, I think he's going to have a bad 3rd outing. So keys of the game, offense has got to get going. Clase has got to give us confidence that he can go 1, 2, 3. And Cal Quantrill has got to come in here, and he's got to get at least, 12, 13 outs before he's out of the game. So those are my 3 keys of the game. We are going to be facing Trevor Williams tonight. He's 1-1 on the season, 4.35 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP. Now, that's not awesome. The WHIP's pretty good, but I'm going to tell you something that he did that not many people could do. That is hold the Rockies to only 2 runs at home through almost 6 innings. That was in Coors Field out there. So that is amazing. Last time out, he pitched really well in Colorado, and now they're back at his home ballpark. So I hope we can hit off this guy. I hope we can get the offense going, and I look forward to this game, and we'll see what we can do. So, yeah, Cat, man, I want to give him time, but you kind of get, with how good he was last year, you kind of just say, why do you need time? That's what spring training's for. Listen, in all honesty, in the 90-day employee period that, employers have out there, that's your time to practice and get good. And then when it's time to be good, you got to be good. And so that 90-day period is really 45, and it's in the spring training. So I'm not sure I have to give him too much of a leash, but I understand where you are coming from. He does have an expectation to get to. You're 100% correct. So welcome in, guys. Smash that like button. We are seconds away from the first pitch here from Nationals Park. Let me know. What do you guys think? Who's winning this game? Are the Cleveland Guardians going to win this? That would propel us, I think, to 8-6, right? 8-6 on the season. And we are, man, Minnesota looks good, don't they? Minnesota looks good, and let's talk about the Rays. However, and we can talk more of other teams later as we're about to get the first pitch underway here. But I'm going to tell you, the Rays, I think, are a facade. I think they're a facade, and I'll tell you here in a bit why. the main reason is scheduling. These guys, I think, have really banked off of scheduling. I think that's all it has been. So I think that 13-0 start is something that we shouldn't take seriously, and I would not be surprised if the Rays dropped to 30-30 after starting almost 14-0. But here we go, live from DC in Nationals Park. Welcome in Stephen Kwan. Going to start things off against Trevor Williams. We are in the blue uniforms today. Quan hitting .283 on the young season. I don't know what we're waiting for. They're looking at center field. Do we have a streaker? Did a streaker already get on the field this early? So, I don't know what's going on here. But there we go. Quan steps in. Trevor Williams. And the first pitch in Nationals ballpark, it's a bunt. Quan runs the first, and he's not going to get there in time. Nope. That was not a great bunt. It was right back to Trevor Williams. One pitch, one out, and wow. That's an interesting. I haven't seen him start a game like that yet, and yeah. So one out here in the top of the first is Quan bunts on the first pitch. Billy Joe, that's kind of my point there. 10 were home games for the Rays, and they always play Boston well at home. First pitch strike to Rosario. Let's talk about Rosario. This guy's batting .204, but he did have a big homer. He has been swinging the bat much better. So, I'm a little bit more on board. That was a swing and a miss on an 89-mile-an-hour changeup there. So that didn't look good. But, yeah, he's not looked as bad as he did in the first 6 games of the season. That is on the outside corner, just off of it, they're going to say. And it's going to be 1-2 to Rosario. Trevor Williams is dealing. This game might be under 2 hours if there's not many runs. He's absolutely working quickly. That is swung on and missed. And that first key to the game where I mentioned, hey, could we not swing at shit out of the strike zone? Nobody decided to listen to me, and Rosario immediately strikes out. So maybe I need to get a Rosario strikeout up here. All right, Jose Ramirez steps in. .294 on the season. And he's got to hit a homer. Let's go, man. Let's hit a homer. That's down low. Ball number 1. Go Caps. Go Nats. Hey, man. First off, go Caps. You lost your coach today. What do you think about that? 1-0. That is Jose, and he pulls that foul. Go Caps, man. First, I love when other teams come in. Appreciate you stopping in, man, and you should hang out with us. Listen, the Guardians, Nationals, whoever wins, good luck to you. 2-1 is going to be the count here on Jose Ramirez with 2 outs in the top of the first. Thanks, Go Caps. Appreciate it, man. What'd you think of the Capitals losing the coach? 2-1 pitch. That is inside, and it's 2-2. The Nationals would be another team I would compare the Cleveland Guardians to, in all honesty. We lack offense. Our pitching can be good at sometimes, and I think the bullpen's a little bit... the Nationals bullpen probably is worse than ours. There's Ramirez who pulls one. And it's just going to be foul down the right field line. We'll do it again here at 2-2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some runners on base. I do not want to go 1 hour and 45 minutes with this Trevor Williams guy. He's been dealing. I think there was a pitch clock violation because it did go to 3-2. So 3-2 count coming up to Jose Ramirez. Let's see if he can get on base and maybe, just maybe, give Naylor a chance. Naylor, after the first 2 series, has not looked great lately. In fact, he ground into a double play in the Yankees series that absolutely killed me. Couldn't believe he did that. So, all right, 3-2, fouled off. We'll do it again. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guards. Let's get on base. Let's get this. The 3-2 pitch, top first, 2 outs, nobody on. To Jose Ramirez is inside, and that is a walk. Trevor Williams, it's a good at-bat there by Ramirez, and it is 1 on with 2 outs, and Josh Naylor coming to the plate. Nationals defense, Thomas, Robles, and Call are all out there in the outfield. On the infield, Candelario, Abrams, Garcia, and Smith around the horn, third to first, and Ruiz is behind the plate. Again, Trevor Williams on the mound for the Nationals, 1-1 on the season with a 4.35 ERA and a 1.16 whip. There's a first pitch called strike to Josh Naylor on the outside corner. Again, I think Naylor's got to get things going. I really do. I think he's got to get things going here, and he just, he kind of, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get bottles of lightning, but the real thing of Major League Baseball is, can you do it consistently? Are you a consistent hitter? And Mike Zunino, yes, he's had spurts, but he is not a consistent hitter. The 0-1 pitch from Williams to Naylor on the way. That is off the plate, 1-1. Good eye there by Naylor. Almost the exact same placement, just a couple inches off that time. Naylor 209 on the season after that quick start, but he was batting over 300 in the first week. 1-1, that is off the plate again at 83, and it is going to be 2-1. Good count here with Ramirez on first. Let's see if we can't put something in play and get the wheels turning. So, Naylor looks in, or looks out at Williams. Williams looks in. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. That is hit to left field. Is it going to stay in play? Actually, it's going to be a little shallower. Yep, it's going to be a foul out to the third baseman. And that is going to be the end of the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom of 1-0-0. Guardians and Nationals. Welcome in, guys. If you haven't smashed that like button, please do so. We are doing Nationals and the Cleveland Guardians. We'll be here for all 3 games of this set. We will be back, tomorrow? I think it's a 6 o'clock game, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure I give you the right time. So we'll be here for all 3 games of the Nationals. It's 4 o'clock. So we'll be here at 4:05 is first pitch. We'll be on at 3:55 p.m. tomorrow. And then we'll be here at 1:25 p.m. on Sunday with a first pitch at 1:35, as that is the end of the 3-game set. And then looking a little bit forward, we won't be doing any of the Tigers series, but we'll be back next Friday with some good games against the Marlins as we continue interleague play against the AL East. So, lots going on. Also, guys, if you haven't subbed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Appreciate anybody that does. Come join the family here at Grandstand Bettors. It's a good one. It's a fun one. And we'll be here for at least, it feels like we're going to do more, but at least 60-plus games this season here for the Guardians. So, waiting for Cal Quantrill to come out and give us his first sighting of his third start and let us know if he's going to be able to do a good job. We'll see if he can. We'll see. He hasn't done great, but we'll see. 2 starts, 0-1, 6.52 ERA, like I mentioned, 9.2 innings pitched, and he's only had 6 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting 341 off this guy. That is not going to be a recipe for winning here in the majors, the American League, any situation of professional baseball. So, Call is going to start off against Cal, and the first pitch to Call is going to be outside at 94, and it's 1-0. Come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This guy's got to get the ball over the plate, and there's one at 94, 1-1. The problem, I think, with Cal is he's really had to work in the first few innings of each of his starts, which has not allowed him to get into a rhythm. That one's high at 89. 2-1 to Call, who's batting .237 on the season. Cal, again, is a quick pitcher. This could be a very quick game if there's not many runs scored. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss right down the pipe at 93. And Call just could not catch up to that one. So 2-2. And I think somebody took a timeout. That's the weird thing about baseball now is these timeouts. It's like a 30-second timeout. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's off the plate at 84. A little breaky ball that couldn't catch that outside corner, and the count is full. Again, this is what Cal Quantrill has ran into the problems on the early season. Can he put them away? And he does there on a looking strike at the knees. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? That is strikeout number 1 for Cal, and that's what I like to see. He put that one right at the knees. It was fantastic,
And now there is going to be one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Let's go!
All right, first pitch. That is a swing and a drive to left center field. It's going to be taken by Quan, and that's 2 quick outs now, as that was a first swinging, it was a strike really, but Smith swung on that one and pops that out to left field. So 2 outs on 7 pitches. That's what I like to see. Let's see if we can't get a 1-2-3 in the first. I really can't remember the last time that we actually did that, but we'll see here. Juan Meneses is up to the plate. First pitch by Cal. That is off the plate at 1-0. 90 miles an hour. 90 miles an hour. 1-0 pitch to Meneses. That is going to be swung on. That's driven deep right. It's at the track, but there's enough room. Brennan gets under it, and that will retire the side in the bottom of the first. Absolutely love it. That is going to be 3 outs. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Quantrill gets out of it. Woo! That's awesome, Cindy. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad you're doing better. Yeah, itching hurts in the cast. It for sure does. I'm doing good. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. Cat power, man. That's exactly right, Cat man. That's what's going on. If you guys are just joining us, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Guardians, Nationals, end of first is 0-0, and we have yet to see a hit. Both pitchers made easy work there in the first inning on both sides. So we'll see what happens here in the second inning. But let me know, guys, who do you think is going to win? Actually, you know what? I'll put up a poll. I forgot to put up a poll today. I'm going to put up a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm going to put, who wins? Oh, I'm going to put it, no, that's too easy. Will Zunino strike out more than 1.5 times today? That's my poll question. Let me get it up. Yes or no? All right. There's my poll question. Today's poll question. Will Zunino strike out more than 1.5 times today? What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Friends of the channel joining us here. And we're at commercial break at the end of 1. Top 2 coming up, and we have our 5, 6, 7 hitters. That's going to be Jimenez, Bell, and Brennan. And Zunino then would be looming on deck. So, lots of anticipation to see after Bell has had 2. If he gets a hit in this game, that's a true hitting streak there. 3 games in a row. I forgot to look at his average. I'm sure I'll see it on the screen here in a minute when he gets up, but he probably raised that pretty high, huh? All right, here we go. First pitch to Jimenez. That's in there for a strike at 87 miles an hour. And it's quickly 0-1 to him. We did really kind of work Williams in that first. We had a walk with Ramirez. He's got 18 pitches. And a pitch there, that is another beauty on the outside corner. 0-2 quickly to Jimenez, who's batting .308 on the season. He had a home run also, I think, in that Yankees series as well. That is up high, 1-2 the count. So this is a guy who I actually don't mind in the 5-hole, but I would prefer him in the 2 if we can get him there. We'll see. Again, I like Rosario in the 5. There is a rolled over foul down the right line there, and that is going to be stayed at 1-2. Let's go, Guardians. Let's get some runners on base. Come on, man. We cannot drop back to 500. You just can't be 7-7 after you start on a great, 3 or 4-1. There's a rolled over to second baseman, and it's going to be an out. Damn. So Jimenez is the first out of the inning there, and we're going to see what Josh Bell can do. I've got confidence in him. I actually put a bet on him to hit a home run today, and let's see if he can make that come to fruition. I think he can do it. I really do. I think Josh Bell, he can do it. And one of the reasons I think so is he's coming home. He played 247 games with the Nationals. He hit 278 with that team. So let's see if he can bring some of that or channel some of that offense here with the Guardians. He's got a 1-0 pitch coming as the first one was low. His average is booming. It's at 109. Second pitch is in there, 2-0. That's off the plate. They're scared of Josh Bell. They're absolutely scared of Josh Bell. They don't know what to do with this guy. The 2-0 to Bell. That is swung on and fouled back. Good cut there. That's actually probably one of the better cuts I've seen him have all season long. So Williams up to 25 pitches here early. 1 out in the top of the second. Nobody on. 2-1 pitch on the way to Bell. That is a swing and a miss. Another great swing there by Bell. Fouled right back out of play. He's missed those both just by inches, or that would have been some trouble for the Nationals. So 2-2's the count. Williams looks in, and the pitch. That is fouled off. That was inside. I'm not saying he spoiled that one, but he checked his swing, and he caught lumber there. So we're going to do it again here at 2-2. Josh Bell, he looks determined, man. The 2-2 from Williams. Oh, these are right down the plate, man. Right down the plate. I don't believe so, Cindy. I don't believe so. No. I could be mistaken, but I don't believe so. No. So we'll do it again for a third time here at 2-2, and that one was spoiled. That was a good pitch. Bell reaches his glove or his bat over the plate there and fouls that off out of play. So we'll do it for a fourth time at 2-2. This will be the 30th pitch here for Williams. Let's go, guards. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's get some base runners on. Let's get the Ducks on the pond and bring them home. The 2-2 is going to be fouled off for a fourth straight time, and we'll do it again. This is a great at-bat here for Josh Bell. I like to see it. This is what I'm talking about. The first couple of weeks of the season, Bell really looked like he didn't know what he was swinging at, and I think he's a little bit more locked in on these pitches. The 2-2, that is low, and it's going to be 3-2 to Bell, who I think is very close to leading the majors in walks this season. He is very patient at the plate when he can be, and he is here. 3-2 pitch from Williams. That is going to be rolled over. That's going to be first base, a fair ball, and it's going to be tossed to Williams, and that is the second out. So, unfortunately, hey, a good at bat. I like to see that. A good at bat, but I like to see that by Bell. Try it, man. Are the Twins down 2-0? That's what I like to hear. Let's go. Who they playing today? Let me check. They're playing, the Yankees? Well, I hope they lose. They looked, what was it? They scored 11 runs in the first inning yesterday, or 9 or something like that. Wasn't that nuts? So, 2 outs here, and this is going to be Brennan in the 7-hole with Zunino on deck. He takes a first pitch ball in the dirt. Brennan batting .250 on the season, 5 RBIs. He had that huge hit against the Mariners last weekend. He fouls this one out of play to even the count at 1-1. So, I told you I'm not sold on Brennan. I know he had that big hit. I'm not sure this guy pans out. I hope he does. But offensively, I'm still iffy on this guy. Defensively, I think he's fun. We'll see. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button if you could. And there's a swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Let's get up to, I know we can get up to 30 likes tonight on this Friday night. Also, in the chat, you got anybody doing anything fun tonight or tomorrow? Anybody got anything going on this weekend? That's great. Let me know. Whoa, there's going to be a single, and it's in the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. I just had to talk shit to him, and that is going to be a double for Brennan with Mike Zunino coming up to the plate. All I have to do is really talk shit about the hitters, and they really just come through for me, and I absolutely love it. Let's go. Let's go. So, runner on second, 2 outs, top 2, and that is a night. Listen, that's a single, but it just was hit in the right spot, and it ends up rolling all the way to the wall and becomes a very easy double for the fast Brennan there. So, it's his third double of the season, and Zunino takes a first pitch strike here, and I mean, you guys know me enough by now that you know what I'm thinking is going to happen, but I hope it doesn't. 0-1. To Zunino. Williams checks Brennan, throws, and that is fouled off and quickly 0-2 to Mike Zunino. Billy Joe, it's $100 that'll win you. I got it at 10-1. It was a pretty good. That's pretty good because I saw it in places at 8 and 9-1. But I put $10 on it, so that'll pay $100 to you, Billy Joe, if it wins, man. All right. So I'm rooting for you because I actually have money on them too. I put a future on them. actually, before the season started, and I think I got it. I'll have to see what I got it at. I think it was right around there. 0-2 pitch to Zunino, up by the letters high at 91. Everybody knows to throw him an 0-2 pitch up high. He does like to go swinging at that. Let's go. Let's go. The 1-2 pitch from Williams. 2 outs. Top. Oh, good eye. Good eye by Zunino. I know he wanted to swing at that pitch. That's a great. He didn't even check, really. 308 on the season for Zunino. He'll never see this again in his life. He better just enjoy it now. The 2-2 to Mike Zunino. Inside 3-2. And to be fair to Mike Zunino, he has been more patient at the plate. And I think that's allowed him to have games where he's got multiple hits. This is big. 3-2 here to get to Miles Straw in the 9-hole. The 3-2. That is swung on and just fouled off into the Cleveland Guardians dugout. We'll do it again at 3-2. Williams now, though, through 2 innings. This will be his 43rd pitch. And this is what I talked about last weekend, guys. If we can get the starting pitcher of the opposing team to get up there and get out of the game, it's only going to help us later in the series. The 3-2 to Zunino, and he walks him. They're scared of Zunino. You know what? This is ridiculous that Zunino's getting this many walks, quite honestly. Let the guy put the ball in play. Woo! All right, 2 on, 2 out, and Miles Straw's coming up to bat with the top of the order looming. If he can get on or get a hit here. 308 on the season, 449 on base percentage, only 4 RBIs though. He could knock one in here with a single. The pitch to him is going to be rolled over to short on the first one pitch, and that's going to be a quick out, and that's the end of the top of the second. What are you doing, Miles Straw? You just had a guy who walked, Mike Zunino, and now you're going to just swing at the first pitch and roll it over to shortstop? God, I can't stand when people do that. That's such a Rosario move. Such a Rosario move. So we go to the bottom of second, 0-0, and we'll see Cal Quantrill come out, who had a very quick bottom of the first inning. We'll see what he could do. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Welcome back. It is Friday night here in Cleveland, Ohio. The Nationals are playing the Guardians. If you're just coming in, smash that like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. Join the Grandstand Bettors family. We're going to have a good old time. Let's get you updated on some scores around the league. San Francisco and the Tigers tied at 1, bottom third. Philadelphia up 5-0 over the Cincinnati Reds. We had that game over 10. That's halfway there, only 3 innings in. Arizona, Miami, 0-0. We actually had that game under 9. That's sitting well at the moment as well. Yankees, 2-0 over the Twins, as Tribe told us. Toronto had bases loaded and 1 in. They didn't get any more, but they're up 1-0 over the Rays, going for the record of most games to start the season with a win at 14. They could get it tonight if they win. LA Angels, that is 2-0 over the Red Sox. Red Sox might not be a good team this year. And then everything else is at 0. So lots going on in the majors. Liking it. Cindy, shut your mouth with respect. You heard snow on Tuesday? Let me confirm to the wife. Did you hear that, honey? Rain. I don't think snow. My wife heard rain. I'll take rain over snow any day, though. I hope it's just rain. So, here we go. Bottom of second. And we got 1 hit. No hits so far through 1 for the Nationals again. Key to the game. Can Cal Quantrill have a good outing? I hope he can. He had a very good first inning, and this is a first pitch strike to the number 4 hitter, Candelario. He's got some pop. 2 home runs in 13 games on the season. He can definitely take it out. And that one is a pop-up, and that should stay in the ballpark. It's going to be a hard play for Ramirez, and he does make it. Oh, just over his shoulder there. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Great catch there by Ramirez, and a very quick Quantrill has had 4 outs on 11 pitches, so we'll see. Catman, that's awesome, man. You're going to Israel? Have fun. When are you going, man? When are you going? Snow on Wednesday? Okay, well, let me just specify. I am on the west side of Cleveland. Sometimes the east side gets a different... If you're on the east side or south, you do get different weather than I do sometimes. And Monday? Are you going Monday to Israel, Catman? That's awesome, buddy. Have a good trip. We got an 0-2 pitch coming as Garcia is quickly in the hole, batting 179 on the season. Garcia, not the greatest hitter in the 5 spot here. Cal delivers the 0-2. That is very low. It bounced, I think, about 7 feet in front of the plate. And it's going to be 1-2. Even Garcia is not going to chase that far out of the zone. So 1-2 count at the moment for Garcia. And that is going to be fouled again out of play. Nationals have not seen many pitches. 15 to this point. And we're 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Garcia he's seen the most pitches of anybody. This is the 5th pitch of this at bat. And that is going to be outside. 2-2. And this is where Cal has struggled sometimes. In the first 2 outings, if you guys remember, he would get ahead of hitters and then he'd just lose them. And he'd end up getting 3-2 to a lot of guys. And it is a single right back up the middle for Garcia. Cal could have not put that in a better spot to hit, quite honestly. It was right down the middle, and Garcia is going to be on first base here with 1 out. Oh, the Cleveland weather has been fantastic so far. Gosh, it really has. It's been phenomenal. And considering that it's April 14th, it's just absolutely crazy to me. So Cal had to duck on that liner, but right back up the middle by Garcia, and that is going to be a first pitch over the letters to the number 6 hitter here in Ruiz. Ruiz, the catcher for the Nationals, he has some pop too. Batting .220, he can hit some home runs. 1-0 pitch to him, runner on first, 1 out, bottom 2. That is outside, and it's 2-0. And again, this is the problem I have with Cal. Can he honestly get the stuff out of his mind? Like, he gives up that hit, and then it just seems like he compounds issues. He takes it, and he doesn't mentally compartmentalize what he needs to do next. There again, 2-0 now to Ruiz. I'm sorry, 3-0, because I think there was a pitch clock thing. So it's 3-0. So now it's 3-0 to Ruiz after he just gave up a hit. I assume Ruiz is not going to have a green light, considering Quantrill has not thrown a good pitch in the last 8. That is going to be right down the pipe at 94, and he did not have the green light, or he would have definitely swung on that one. So, 3-1 pitch, 1 out, 1 on. That's going to be Garcia there at first, bottom 2 here. And this is just, the Guardians in Quantrill just can't let this one get out of hand in the second. That is going to be it was a hit and run. They're going to get the runner at first as it was in play. The first baseman, Bell, made a nice play there, but we will have a runner at second base. So 2 outs, runner on second, and the 7-hole hitter, Thomas, is coming up. All right, so here we go. By the way, home runs fewest in the MLB. I told you beforehand, we have 6. That's second fewest. Guess who is before us? That's the Nationals with 5. Quantrill does take a look and steps off the mound as Garcia had a huge lead at second. That is 1 disengagement. He'll have 1 more. Thomas is batting .300 here on the season in the 7-hole. 2 outs, 1 on, bottom 2. First pitch there is going to be swinging, and that is going to be a hard play. And that's going to get the runner to third. It's an infield single. Rosario was just playing so deep, and the ball was hit so slowly that we're going to have runners on the corners now. Damn. Come on, man. Oh. So Abrams is going to be up. So a nice diving try. And by the way, Ramirez is not going to get that. If Ramirez does pick that at third, he's just not going to be able to get up and throw Thomas out there. So Thomas was going to have an infield single regardless. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. And this is where Cal gets in trouble. You know, this is what I'm talking about. The issues compound. You know, he should have been out of the inning. Quite honestly, if Rosario's playing 2 feet up, that's an easier throw. He also threw it right into the middle of the diamond. I don't know what he was doing. Rosario's going to have to redeem himself yet again on this telecast. 0-1 pitch to Abrams, and that should have been a strike, but I think because Zunino popped up to check the runner back at third, that is going to be called a ball, and that was right down the middle of the plate. I am not sure, quite honestly, why that was not strike 2. So the count is going to be 1-1. It's going to be 1-1 to Abrams, There was indifference that brought the runner from first over to second, so it's now second and third with 2 outs. Lots going on here. You know, they don't really show the runners going down to second. But Thomas is at second, Garcia's at third, 2 outs, 2-1 pitch to Abrams, and that is up high, and it's 3-1. 3-1. So 3-1 coming up to Abrams with Robles. A good, fast, kind of like a Miles Straw hitter coming up next. And I really don't want the bases loaded, so let's see if Quantrill can make a good pitch here. The 3-1 pitch up high, and he's walked the bases loaded. So here we go. Here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about with this kid. He just cannot mentally let one thing not lead to another thing and not lead to another thing. So the first thing that happened is he gave up a single. And then what happened? Then he ended up walking a guy. Now he's walked another guy. I mean, come on. Then I'm sorry, he didn't walk 2. There was an infield single, and then there was a walk. I mean, this guy's just got to be better. Just got to be better. So if you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 30. We're a third of the way there. I'd love to get up to 30 tonight. I know it's a Friday night. Everybody's out of the house. They're out in the clubs. But we're right here watching the Guardians. And we're in a little bit of a trouble situation here. Cal Quantrill through what? He's got 1 2/3 inning. He's thrown now 28 pitches. To put this in perspective, this guy had 11 pitches just 1 out ago. He's thrown 17 pitches to get the 1 out. So Victor Robles is batting .359 on the season. Not the guy you want really in this situation with the bases loaded. First pitch to him is on the inside corner. They're going to call that a strike. Let's go. Come on, Cal. Let's get out of this, man. You need something here. 0-1 to Robles. Delivery. Ooh, and almost had Robles swinging out of the zone there, but it is going to be 1-1. Good, Cindy. I'm glad you got me back. Fantastic. 1-1 count here. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom 2, and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A good pitch by Cal. How fantastic would it be if we could get a strikeout here? Bases loaded. Come on, baby. 1-2 pitch. Just do not hang something over the plate like you normally do. And he did not. He got the K. And we get out of it. Woo! So no harm, no foul. Let's go. We go top 3, 0-0 in Nationals Park. Let's go. Let's go. You know, Billy Joe, I really don't pay attention to any college baseball until, like, the World Series. I don't know why. I just never do it. Does anybody else pay attention to college baseball other than Billy Joe? I don't know. I just never got into it. All right, quick updates around the majors. By the way, Tampa's struggling. I'm watching them on my other TV here. Toronto's had all kinds of base runners, but they only have 1 run on the board. But Rasmussen is really struggling. Almost 40 pitches there through 2 innings. So, other games around the league. Philadelphia up 5-1 over Cincy. Miami put a 4 spot up over Arizona in the 4th inning. That's not going to be great for my under. What else? LA's up 2-0 over Boston. White Sox 1-0 up over Baltimore. So, lots going on. If you're just coming in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 30. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. We're going to be here for 60 plus Guardian games. Ooh, Detroit Tigers just took the lead over the San Francisco Giants. I know that's early in the 3rd inning, but still, they're one of the worst teams I've ever seen in baseball. Along with the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's as well. So, all right, guys, let's see. What do we think? What do you guys think of Quantrill so far? You think he's going to be good? You think he's going to be good the rest of the way? I mean, he was in trouble there. He got out of trouble. I'm going to say Quantrill's going to go 3, 4. That would get him to like 20, 40. He was at 70. I think he could go 5 or 6 innings tonight. I think he can go 5 or 6 innings. So, hey, through 2 innings, Washington had 2 hits last bottom half. But, hey, no runs came out of it. And we're going to start here with Stephen Kwan, the top of the order for the Guardians, to start the 3rd inning. Trevor Williams throws a first pitch strike. That just was on the outside corner there. So quickly 0-1 to Kwan. Williams works fast. The 0-1 pitch, that is up, and that's going to be 1-1. And it does look like finally the Blue Jays are going to score again. So Stephen Kwan had a ground out last time. It wasn't really a ground out. It was a bunt out as he put it right back to the pitcher. And this one is ripped into center, but right at Robles. And that is a quick first out here in the top of the third. So 1 out. Kwan again, not really, kind of going away from being patient. Kind of swinging at some pitches. To be fair, that one was right down the middle. Cavs beating the Knicks tomorrow. Jason, you think so? You think so? Is Julius Randle officially out for that game? I'd have to see. But if he is, definitely I do like the Cavs in that one. Have I ever ran a baseball board? What do you, Billy Joe, you're going to have to clarify that. I might have, but that's not the terminology that I've used. So clarify that for me. All right, it is 1-1 now as Williams is just working extremely fast today. 1-1 to Rosario. Rosario last time up, again, rolled one over, didn't do much. So Rosario, the 1-1 pitch, that is swung, taken into the gap, but unfortunately the right fielder's right there, Thomas. And again, 2 quick outs here in the top of the third inning. This offense has got to get going, especially on some of these pitches right down the middle of the plate, man. Right down the middle. Let's go, guards. Come on. If you're in the chat, if you're in here, smash that like button. Let's go. The Guardians, if you're a Nationals fan, let me hear it, man. I'm for every team. You know, I hope your team does well, just not these 3 games. That is a first pitch ball to Ramirez. And that is the 51st pitch from Williams in this game. Ramirez did have a great at-bat last time up. Still batting .294 on the season. He had a walk. And that is 2-0. Williams does not want to pitch to this guy at all tonight. He had him, I think, down in that count in that first at-bat. But tonight, in this at-bat, just 2-0. Nothing close. Let's see what he does on the 2-0 pitch. That is, Ramirez gets a hold of this one. It's down the right field line, and it's going to drop. Ramirez is going to go for 2. We might have a play here. He slides in there, and he is out. Oh, Ramirez, what are you doing? Oh, gosh, the ball's in front of you, and the right fielder got to that ball so quickly, and he just tried to stretch it. And Ramirez has a single and then gets thrown out at second. We go to the bottom of the third. What a quick top half of the inning that was. We had just awful. Gosh. And Naylor would have had a chance to bring in some runs. So bottom third we go. Let's go. Man, it is so frustrating. So frustrating. All right, well, hey, nothing you can do. You just got to shake it off. Cal Quantrill's got to come in here, and he's got to pitch well for us. Let's see if we can't get something going. If you're coming in, guys, smash that like button for me. Would appreciate it. Keep me going here on YouTube. Thank you so much. We are at commercial break. It is middle of the third inning. Oh, man, we should have had that. We should have had that. Come on. Ramirez just tried to stretch. He tried to do too much there, man. Ramirez has got to feel like he's carrying the weight of the entire offense on his shoulders. And I know it hasn't been him, really. But as somebody with the expectation that it should be him, I think he's just carrying it on his shoulders. So we'll see. We'll see what we come back with. Oh. My neck is killing me today. All right. Must have slept wrong or something. All right, so bottom third coming up. Not much going on in this game. Zeros on the board through 2.5 innings. I will say the pitching's been well, but also those hits that have been in play that have got hit hard. They've been to somebody. There were a couple hits by the Guardians that were center fielder, right fielder. A couple hits by the Nationals that were right at people. So I will say Quantrill and Williams are leaving the ball over the plate just a little bit. I would not be surprised if we don't see a home run in this one. So, I don't know if he had him. I'm looking at the replay, and I'm not quite sure he had him on that. I'd like to see another view. Dr. Good Butts Cream. I love Dr. Good Butts Cream. It's my favorite butt cream. All right, 0 for 1. 0 for 1 to call. Top of the order here for the Nationals. Bottom third, 0 for 1. Alex Call, 231 on the season. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be well off the plate at 90 miles an hour, 1-1. Call's been a good kid in the farm system. That's why he's batting 1. He's got something that he can do. He can hit the ball, and he's going to swing there. It's going to be a lazy fly ball to center field. It ends up getting a little bit of traction and almost carries to the warning track, but an easy play there for Miles Straw. And there's one down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And this game is absolutely flying along. This is what that pitch clock kind of is meant to do. I mean, if we get out of this inning in the next 5 minutes, that'll be 3 innings in 40 minutes. We'd be on pace for what? Almost a 2-hour game? 2-hour game? That is going to be a ball up to Smith. I thought it was a strike, but 1-0. 1-0. Billy Joe, all teams in play. First team to go from 13 runs down to 0. First team to score 13 wins. $50. No hitter, 50. Most runs by one team, 50. Interesting. No, I have not done that, as that's a rolled over to first by Smith. Little pitch there to Quantrill, and that's the second out of the inning. So, no, Billy Joe, I have not played that. That sounds fun, man. That sounds fun. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to get it going. I'll have to check that out. That sounds fun. Maybe I could do that with my Patreon members or something. I'll see. So, 2 quick outs by Quantrill here. 38 pitches. It's not bad through 3. And let's be honest, if he didn't even have trouble in the second, he might even be down at 25 right now. That's a first pitch ball to Meneses, and the number 3 hitter here for the Nationals. 220 average on the season, has not been as good as he can be. No home runs, only 2 RBIs, and that is a strike inside. I'm not sure why that was called a strike, but it is. And a little lucky there by Cal to make this a 1-1 count. So 1-1 to Meneses from Cal. That is thrown to the backstop and scared the living shit out of a woman behind who wasn't paying attention to the game, which is going to get me on my soapbox. I'm sorry, but if you're sitting behind home plate, pay attention to the effing game. Come on. 2-1 pitch to Meneses. That is going to be ground balls. Rosario scoops it up, throws it to first, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure that was a 3-minute 3rd inning. We go to the top of the 4th. This one's absolutely cruising. 37 minutes in 3 innings. We go to the top of the 4th, and it is zeros across the board. So, let's see if our offense can't get something going. Cindy, it is Cleveland Brown Stadium. Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, First Energy and the Browns organization did announce yesterday that they will cut ties, and First Energy Stadium, thank God, will go back to just being called Cleveland Brown Stadium. But let's be honest, did any of us call it First Energy Stadium? No, we called it Cleveland Brown Stadium, so yeah. Billy, you hit 50 on the Angels' second game of the year. They had 13. That's cool, man. I like that. I'm going to have to look that up. I think that's a fun thing to do with friends and family, too. For sure. I'll look that up, Billy. That's awesome, man. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even know that it existed out there. But, I mean, there's so many games people play around the world that you just don't know existed. All right, top 4. No runs on the board, and Zanino Tracker has not gone up today. So it's been a very uneventful Guardians game so far. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're stuck on 10. I know we can get to 30 today. Let's go. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to the top of the 4th. We got the heart of the order coming up. Kind of. Not really. 4, 5, 6. We got Naylor, Jimenez, and Bell coming up. Is this the moment that Josh Bell hits a home run for the first time with the Cleveland Guardians? Or does his 106 or 7 average go down even more? Actually, it might be lower than that. He was 109 coming into the game. Oh, did he walk? I don't know. I think he did walk. We'll see. Let me check out. What has he got? He's batting 106. I was right. No, he's 0 for 1. Oh, that's right. He rolled over to first base. That's right. He rolled over to first base. So let's go. Let's get some runs. So, first pitch here to Naylor. That's on the outside corner. Ooh, at a breezy 77 miles an hour. Naylor 0 for 1 on the night with a foul out last time up. 205 on the season. The 0-1 pitch, he rips that down the right field line, but unfortunately that is going to be a foul ball and it's quickly 0-2. Again, this guy started off the season well, just has not looked good at the moment. So, Andy, you're right, man. Maybe that would bring them some good luck for sure. Andy, friend of the program, stopping in on a Friday night. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. 0-2 pitch fouled off. That is going to be Naylor again here at 0-2 in a moment. They were a lot better than, if we're talking about the Browns being better, maybe we could talk about maybe Bernie Kosar coming back. The 0-2 pitch, that is ripped to first base, man. That first baseman is playing us really well tonight, who is that? That's Smith, Dominic Smith. 1 out as it's a ground out. Naylor got a good hold of that one, but Dominic Smith right there. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 30 tonight. We have now the number 5 hitter, Jimenez, who grounded out in the second inning, coming up to bat. 302 average. I really hope he gets a hit. This would drop him below 3. Yes, legit contenders, Andy. Legit contenders. Yes. And if he's sober. Actually, he might be better drunk. I don't know. 0-1 here to Jimenez. Top 4, 1 out. Nobody on. No runs in. And that is going to be ripped down the right field line. Almost hits the ball girl. I'm not going to say anything. My wife is thinking something, but I'm not going to say anything. If you're watching the game, just enjoy that situation. You know what I'm thinking? Okay. 0-2. 0-2 to Jimenez. That is going to hit him in the foot, and boy, did we luck out on an 0-2 pitch. Trevor Williams hits Jimenez, and we got a runner on first with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning, and Josh Bell comes to the plate, and I got to tell you guys, I'm excited. I think he could hit a 2-run homer. Will this be the moment? Will this be the moment that we finally get to see a home run by Josh Bell? Pitch count for Williams right now is at 60. We've done a really nice job. That was his 60th pitch, the one that he just hit Jimenez. So Josh Bell, who's batting $106 here on the season, who grounded out to first in the second inning, that is going to be down low at 84. Again, Bell does a fantastic job, an absolutely fantastic job of working the different counts. Quick throw over to Jimenez. By the way, speaking of stolen bases on the season, guys, we are second in the majors. Talk about, home runs? We're second worst, but we're second best in the majors with stolen bases on the season. 1-0 pitch to Bell. That is low. Jimenez goes, and he's got the base. He stole second straight up. Was a good throw down there, but Jimenez just straight up stole second base. And we got a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs with Josh Bell up. And if he could just get a single, that would definitely score Jimenez there. Ooh, that's close. I think he might be out. I think they're going to look at this one. Are they going to look? I guess they're not going to look at it. Maybe he didn't get the tag on. Maybe that was the issue. They're not going to look at it. And Bell's going to get a little fly ball into center field. Pretty easy for Robles. Jimenez is not going to tag, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. So Josh Bell goes from 106 most likely down to about $103 on the season. Josh Bell is absolutely killing me. He is going to be my nightmare this season if he can't get things just turned around. All right, so we look at Brennan, who had a very hard hit, what most people would say single into the gap, which ended up turning it into a double because it went all the way to the wall. He really put the bat on the ball last time up. Let's see if he does it again. Williams checks the runner at second base. That's Jimenez. 2 outs. Top 4 here, and that's a first pitch ball just missing the inside corner of the plate. So Williams, 64 pitches here in the 4th inning. 1 for 1, as I mentioned. Brennan with the double. His average now up to 280 on the season. The 1-0, Williams looks in, delivers. That is right down the pipe at 89. A little change up there. And it is an even count at 1-1. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's get a run here, Guardians fans. Let's do it, man. Let's get it done. So, 1-1's the count. That is going to be rolled over to the pitcher, and that's going to be the end of the inning as Williams tosses it over to the first baseman, Smith. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, just cruising along here in this pitch clock era. And we will see Cal Quantrill come out and see if he can't continue pitching very well against the Nationals. Woo! It has been a quick game. We are not even an hour in, and we're almost halfway through this bad boy here. Are you guys, I got to ask the question. If you're in the chat, let me know. Are you guys liking, now we're about 3 weeks into the season, are you liking the pitch clock era? Are you guys enjoying this? I heard something that said they might take it away for the playoffs. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think it should happen? I'll tell you right now. I always knew that they weren't going to allow this in the playoffs. They want the dramatic moments. They want it to be long games. They want more advertising. They want to sell, more money, more things going on. They don't want it to be quick in the playoffs, and I always knew that was going to happen. But with that being said, I am kind of enjoying it here in the regular season, especially for some of these live streams. We don't have a huge bunch on today. I appreciate all of you that are with me. But if it goes quick and we have a nice fun time after over just 2 hours, 30 minutes, hey, I appreciate it. We both go on with our days, and yeah, it was a fun time. We get to hang out and still kind of enjoy the night. I mean, this is on pace to being done by 9:30, and how great is that, where we don't have to stay up till 10, 11, o'clock, unless it goes into extra innings, which it seems like all their games are going into extra innings at the moment. So I'm kind of liking it. Let me know, do you like the pitch clock era? Let me know. All right, so 2-2 is 2-2's the count. Or not 2-2's the count. What am I looking at? I was looking at 2-2's the hits. So 2 hits for the Guardians, 2 hits for the Nationals, and we got Candelario. I can say it. Candelario's up here in the bottom of the fourth. It's a first pitch ball to him, and Cal quickly gets behind. But Cal's been pitching well. Only 43 pitches on the game for him. Candelario had a fly out in his first at bat, and he looks at it 1 high, 2-0. Nice hitters count for him here. So 2-0's the count. Quantrill the pitch. That is check swing, and they're going to say he fouled it. I don't think he did, but I think he did check and go. So 2-1 to Candelario. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom 4 here. And that is swung on. It missed at the letters. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And it looks like, is that Tristan McKenzie? Tristan McKenzie, I think, is in the bullpen unraveling a baseball. Good. I'm glad he's doing that instead of working on some rehab to get back into this rotation for us. All right, that one's fouled off, and we're going to do it again here at 2-2. Two-two pitch to Candelario. That is fouled off again at 95 miles an hour, and we'll do it for a third time. Let's go. So, nobody on. 2-2 pitch. Quantrill looks in, delivers, and that is swung on, and that's deep to center field, but Miles Straw is right there, played it well. And that's 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So 1 down, bottom 4. And we will see the number 5-hole hitter in Garcia come up. A couple injury reports around the major. Brandon Woodruff, who's on my fantasy team, he's going on the IL with right shoulder problems. And Maconda for the White Sox is going to go on the IL as well. To be honest with you, that's a blow to the White Sox as there's a first pitch ball to Garcia because they don't have any offense, and he's like 85% of their offense, and now he's going to be gone for 10 days. So I wouldn't be surprised if the White Sox struggle. 1-0 pitch to Garcia. That is swung on. That's going to be about the same shot, but a little bit deeper. And unfortunately, that's a little too deep as it is hit out of the ballpark. And that is going to break the tieless game. And it's 1-0 Washington as Cal Quantrill gives up a opposite field home run to Luis Garcia. That is absolutely such a bad home run to give up, man. Opposite field, yeah, he smacked the crap out of that thing. It was literally hit to the exact same part that Candelario just hit his. It just had a little more zip. And to be honest with you, once it was in the air, Miles Straw just looked at it, and you could kind of tell it was going out immediately because he just looked up and into the stands. So a home run breaks the scoreless tie, and Garcia puts the Nationals up 1-0. Here's Ruiz. And by the way, that officially ties us with the Nationals for fewest home runs in the majors. I really hope they don't drop us down to last. Really hope that doesn't happen. If you want the Guardians to win this game, put Go Guardians in the chat. Let's go. Come on, guys. I know we're excited for this Guardians game tonight. 1-2 to Ruiz. 1 out here, bottom 4, 1 run in. And Quantrill, 54 pitches on the night. That's going to be a shot. And here we go. Remember how I talked about things compounding? Well, there is a 1-out single to the number 6 hitter. And now we got Thomas coming up. So 1 in, 1 out, and now 1 on after a single. And this is where Quantrill struggles. It's not when he's pitching well and he gets people out. It's when he struggles and he absolutely can't get things going. What's up, Nave, man? How you doing? Friend of the channel. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. All right, so 1 on, 1 out, bottom 4 here. Thomas is the hitter. Cal checks the runner at first and throws over, and not even close. There's going to be 1 detachment from the mound. So Thomas, 1 for 1, who had that infield single as Rosario was playing him a little deep. I wonder if Rosario has moved up a bit. And that's inside, ball 1 to Thomas. This is where the Guardians cannot let things get away. How many hits do we have? 2, and it's 2 hits for the Guardians, 3 hits for the Nationals. Their 3rd hit was a homer, and that's the difference of the game. 1-0 pitch right down the middle, a little breaking ball over the middle of the plate. Thomas probably could have crushed that. He's probably killing himself. He didn't take a swing at that. 1-1's the count here. Runner on first, 1 out. Bottom 4. Quantrill approaching 60 pitches on the evening. The 1-1. That is swung on. It's going to be a bloop single into center field, and here we go. And here we go, guys. Come on. Somebody go out and talk to this guy. This guy absolutely just compounds the issue. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 4. And we're starting to creep back up to the top of the order as Abrams... Now, see, I consider this the top of the order in all honesty. Abrams and Robles can hit the ball. Robles is hitting, what, 350 on the season? And Abrams is a good... He's got some pop. He can hit a home run. Here's the first pitch to Abrams. That's outside, and this is what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be surprised here if we lose Cal in this situation. Abrams walked the last time up, 214 on the season, only 5 RBIs, but he has some pop in that bat. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 4, 1-0 count to Abrams. That is outside again, and it's 2-0. Come on, man. Let's go. Cal, get your shit together, man. The 2-0 pitch, going to be on its way. I know, man. I don't either, Nave. I said this pregame. They have one of the worst offenses, and we're only helping them out. It's now 3-0 to Abrams, and with Robles on deck, you cannot walk this guy to get the bases loaded. You just can't do this. You literally are going to... Come on, man. You got to get something going. 3-0 pitch right down the pipe. Abrams wasn't going to take the bat off his shoulder, but he showed bunt just for the funny of it. Let's go. 3-1. Hey, if they're going to give you a strike, let's take the strike. Let's get back into this count, Cal. Let's go. The 3-1. Swung on. That's a ground ball to third. He goes to second, and he doesn't get... No, my God! What is going on? What is going on, for fuck's sakes, with the fucking Guardians? Ramirez grabs the ball at third. He double pumps out of his glove. He throws it to second. Nobody's standing on the bag. Rosario is not standing on the bag. And the guy slides in safe. And we're going to have bases loaded. This is absolutely ludicrous, the defense that we put out there on a daily basis. Bases loaded. 1 out. And we have Robles up who sees a first ball. Jeez, I don't know what we're doing, guys. What are we doing? This is absolutely asinine. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be grounded. That's going to go to home plate, and they're going to get the force out there. So, Ramirez doesn't double pump that time, but it is going to be still bases loaded here with 2 outs. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so bases loaded and 2 outs, and my cat is being a menace to society. Yes, Nave, cut Rosario. Bad news Bears, Billy. That's 100%. If you guys are coming in, smash the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. Here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Call is going to get a single, and that's going to score 2. And the Nationals are maybe just 1. No, they scored 2. And it has just gotten out of freaking control here. This is absolutely... It just annoys the shit out of me that you have a double play ball and you can't turn it, and I'm not sure if they're going to call that an error or if they call that an error, but it should be, and it's going to be 3-0 Washington Nationals here, bottom 4. This is absolutely ridiculous. You got a leadoff hitter who's not well-versed in hitting too well, and I mean, just first pitch right down the middle, and he takes it for a single. So 3 in, 2 on, 2 out, bottom 4, and now you've hit the problem order or the problem area of the order right now. I mean, you just can't give up anymore if you're Cal. God, Cal, get out of here, man. This is absolute bullshit. I mean, he should have been out of the inning. To be fair to him, it's a 1-1 pitch here to Smith. He should have been out of the inning. He should have been out of the inning. I don't know what Rosario is doing there. In all honesty, that should have been Jimenez's ball at second, I think. 1-1 pitch to Smith, and that is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-2. Billy, you really can't, man. You can't give outs away. You can't. And it's not just baseball. I mean, you just can't make errors in professional sports because the other team is going to, they're going to take advantage. 1-2 pitch to Smith. It's swung on. Out of the zone he had him swinging. It's fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. Smith's now up for the 3rd time here in the 4th inning. 3 runs in for the Nationals. Disappointing, man. Cal was looking so good. That was his 70th pitch. His 71st on the 1-2 count to Smith is going to be fouled back again. 89-mile-an-hour changeup. Almost got him. He was a little bit in front of that one. Just flicked that ball and then got it out of play. So here we go. 1-2, 2 on, 1st and 2nd. 2 outs, bottom 4, and we gotta stay within striking distance, guys. Come on. The 1-2. And it's gonna be just fouled. Man, Smith keeps spoiling some good pitches by Quantrill here. And he just keeps working that pitch count up. I said Quantrill was gonna be able to go 6. I think he's gonna be lucky to go 5. That pitch count's going to reach 73 here in a minute, and we're not even guaranteed to get out of this inning. There is somebody warming up the pen. They shot over. I didn't see who it was. They're kind of behind a wall. The 1-2 with 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th. That is up high, and it's 2-2. And Smith has worked the count even. Smith's a good hitter who's got some pop, and we just cannot give up. God, the worst thing you can do right now is make a mistake over the plate. That's just the one thing you can't do. Cal, the 2-2. That is swung on. That's hit deep to left, but not deep enough. And just before the warning track, Quan is going to get the 3rd out of the inning. And luckily, we escape the 4th with only giving up 3 runs, but we go to the top of the 5th. I saw Cal Quantrill say something there to Zunino, and I wonder if he said, I'm going to kill Ramirez or Rosario, or let's ship Rosario down. You just can't do it, man. Dorian Shaw, I know. Yeah, well, first off, why you didn't trust me? Let me tell you this. If you're going to trust in Rosario to be a good defensive player at shortstop, you're trusting in the wrong stuff there. Yeah, man. Listen, the game's not over. There's plenty of time. In fact, I actually had this game over 9.5 runs. I thought there was going to be quite a few runs. So I think the Guardians got some coming. Who do we have coming up here? Oh my God, it's Zunino. Well, Zunino's going to start things off for us. So we'll see how he does. I think we have Zunino, Straw, and Quan, the 8-9-1 hitters coming up for us. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's go, Guardians. Let's get this back. I know we can do it. We can do it. Not many scores. All scores are the same around the league, so not too much going on. Oh, I take that back. Toronto is leading 2-1 over Tampa. They scored a run. And that's it. That's the only change. So let's go, guys. Let's get it done. Woo! It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I can tell. I can tell. Let's get it going. Gotta score some runs, man. It's already the 5th inning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more at bats. We only have 15 outs left, and our offense has just been awful in the last series. What do we have? We had 8 runs total, so we averaged, 2 point some runs per game against the Yankees. Just not good. Not good at all. So, top of 5th, and Mike Zunino is going to be leading us off. Let's go, Zunino. I know I love it when you strike out because that's how bad you are, but I'd love it if you could get another walk, which he did the first time up, or a hit, or a home run, or something. There's a first pitch strike at 87 miles an hour on the inside part of the plate. Williams, who looked like he was struggling early, has been just dealing the last 2 innings, and Zunino fouls this off, and it's quickly 0-2 to him. Zunino, for the most part, every single at-bat looks the same. He takes a strike. Then he fouls a pitch off. And this guy's 0-2 all the time. That's why he strikes out so much. The 0-2 pitch from Williams, that is low at 81 in the dirt. Zunino lays off of that. So, 1-2 to Zunino. Williams hasn't even hit. This will be his 70th pitch, which is crazy considering he was at 45 through 2 or 3. That is, ooh! It looked like a called strike 3, but it's going to be just high. I thought it was at the letters. To me, that's within the strike zone, but they'll call it a ball. Evens the count here at 2-2. Let's see if he can't work a walk like he did last time up. The 2-2, that is in there, and that is strike number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering, would the Zunino strikeout tracker go up today? Yes, it will. And our poll question's 1 strikeout away from going over the 1.5. So Zunino strikes out to lead off the top of the 4th and absolutely just looks so bad most of the time when he's in the batter's box. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th. There's a first pitch strike to Shaw, and we got to get our shit going as hitters, man. This is absolutely getting embarrassing on how bad we look. Straw fouls one off again, and this is very repetitive here on the night. First pitch strike, second pitch foul, and then we work the count, and then either ground out or strike out. That's really what's been going on all night for the hitters. For the Guardians, Miles Straw being played pretty well straight up here. I guess Dominic Smith on first base is playing quite a bit off, thinking he can't catch up to Williams, and that is outside at 89. 1-2 count now to Straw. So Williams, working in the 5th, he could at least go, if he gets out of this one quickly, he's definitely going to go 6, maybe 7. We'll see. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Williams, I've noticed this about him, quite honestly, in this game. He does not do a great job of putting people away when he's got an 0-2 count on. He quite frequently throws in the dirt and well off the plate. So if you are a Guardians hitter and you're in an 0-2 count, that again is in the dirt, and now Miles Straw has run this full. But to my point, he does not know how to put hitters out 0-2. It's been a problem with him today. I want to say every 0-2 batter has gone 2-2 at least. That is going to be grounded to short. That is thrown over to first, and Miles Straw is retired for the 2nd out here in the top of the 5th. So 2 outs, top 5, and we will go to the top of the order and see Stephen Kwan and see if he can't get a rally going with 2 outs. So, let's see what we can do. 3-0 Nationals, top 5. And there's a first pitch strike on the inside corner to Stephen Kwan. Let's go. Come on, man. Gotta get something, right? Gotta get something going. In the dirt, 76, 1-1. Again, he does not blow hitters away. Trevor Williams is going to rather put the ball in play than strike out hitters unless your name's Mike Zunino. So, let's get it going. Come on. There's off the off the plate again. 2-1 to Quan. So 2-1. This will be the 81st pitch coming up for Williams. Again, probably maybe one more. He won't go 7. The 2-1 to Quan. That is going to be grounded to second and cheesed. Williams is absolutely dealing for the Nationals right now. We can't do anything against this guy. And we're going to go to the bottom. It's the bottom of the 5th, not the 6th. Bottom of the 5th, down 3-0. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just over an hour into this game, and we're halfway through. And that's with 3 runs last inning scored from the Nationals. So this has just been on record pace for a baseball game. I mean, I'm watching the Tampa Bay game, who just started at the same time we did. They're a whole inning behind us. We are absolutely flying on this one. The Pirates game started against St. Louis. Who do you like in that, Billy? You're a Pirates fan, aren't you? You like the Pirates? Think they're gonna win? We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. Woo! All right, guys, 3-0. And listen, I'm not gonna get on Quantrill, really. I mean, okay, my keys to the game real quick. What we were going over. Number 1 was offense. Where's that been? That's, again, like, if all you have to do is listen to my 3 keys to the game, and if it hits, we win. If it doesn't, we don't. That's not winning. Clase, well, he's not even gonna. That's not gonna win, because if we're down in the game, we're not gonna see him. And then Cal Quantrill, listen, I'm gonna give it a win for Cal. I think he actually pitched pretty decent. He compounded some issues in this game, but to be fair to him, it's not like his defense has done anything quite well enough to make you think that that he was gonna do something. So, or I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I'm just so irritated with our offense. So irritated. Whew! All right, Friday night. A lot of people must be out tonight. Usually I get a better viewership, but I appreciate everybody that's hanging out with me tonight. You guys are my true fans. Thank you so much for being here and chilling with me. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please make sure you do so. I'm sure everybody in here has. Meneses is going to be up the number 3 hole hitter. We're going to see 3, 4, 5 at least for the Nationals. There's a first pitch outside, ball 1. Quantrill is going to start this 5th. Let's see if he can finish it. 1-0 pitch to Meneses. That is going to be swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour changeup. Nice pitch there. Fantastic. Love it. Let's go. So, 1-1 count. Meneses swings on one, and he's going to go to the right fielder. He's not even... And Brennan really had to take one step back, and it's a quick 1 out after 3 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. So that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Candelario. And let's see what this guy can do. They're going to play a little bit of a shift as much as they can here with the second and first baseman. And then the shortstop's going to get as close to second base as he can. Candelario takes a 92-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle of the plate. Billy Joe, that includes the Steelers, right? Which we'll forgive you about. There is a shot to second, a line drive, 2 pitches, and another out. And things are starting to look a little bit better here. Let's go. Let's go. 2 quick outs. It's 5 pitches, 2 outs. I'm telling you, Cal's pitched pretty decent. But what the hell is Rosario doing there? Rosario's got to get off this team or start hitting so well at the plate that we absolutely black out on his defense. There's a first pitch swing. That could have got him out of the inning, honestly, on 6 pitches. That would have been unreal. But it is foul, as Josh Naylor did feel that one, but it just was foul at first base there. So Garcia, who hit that home run last time up and kind of, I guess, started that rally, even though there was nobody on base after he hit the home run, he's going to get a high pitch there. It's going to be 1-1, even the count. Dorian Shaw, man, yes, we do. It's absolutely ridiculous. But my key problematic guys are Rosario, Bell, and Zunino. And Zunino needs to be out of the league. And I know what you're going to say. Well, Zunino's had some good days. Well, you know what? Blind squirrels find nuts too. So I'm not quite sure, quite honestly, he's ever going to be good. 2-1 pitch here to Garcia off the plate. Man, so this ump has a real tight outside strike zone to lefties, I've noticed. 3-1 to Garcia, 2 outs, nobody on. That's high, and of course with 2 outs, He's going to walk Garcia, and he's going to get to Ruiz, the catcher here in the 6th hole. Again, what are we doing here, man? Nave, he was batting over 300. He still might be. He's close to that. But Nave, man, I'm telling you, the guy's had 8 strikeouts in the last 5 games he's played. He's awful, man. He is not a good hitter. Over the course of the season, like, you got to look at the hitting. So, that's good. Ground ball to first. 1 pitch. There's the final out. And we go to the top of the 6th. This game is absolutely flying. We are going to the top of the 6th inning as maybe Cal will come out for one more. Who knows? Al, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? How you doing? Welcome in, friend of the channel. Good to see you, man. Al, what do you think? What do you think about this offense? I mean, we just can't get anything going, and I just don't know. I don't want to point blame, but I mean, I really, Rosario in key situations has really struggled with runners on base. Yeah, I don't care that he's batting 308. I don't care. Zunino batting 308. I don't care. We're so early in the season. That's gonna change. Yeah. Zunino, mark my words. Zunino will be lower than 230 by season end. Zunino will be lower than 230 by season end. But yeah, Rosario, I blame. Josh Bell. And then really, quite honestly, whoever's in the 8th hole has really struggled. And I know you're going to say, well, Zunino's been in the 8th hole, but I just like Gallagher, Valoria, all the pinch hitters have actually been not doing well on our offense. But mark my words, Zunino under 230 by season end, if not worse. Would not be surprised if it's under 225, 220. Yeah. What's he at now? I thought he was at 308 to start the game. He's at 296. So he's already jumped down to 296 today. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're going to the top of the 6th. We need a rally. We need some runs. Let's go, Cardiac Kids. Let's continue. Again, I'm going to just call them the Cardiac Kids all year until they show me that they're either going to win by 6 runs or they're always going to lose by 6 runs. They only had 1 game against the Yankees that wasn't close. The other 2 were phenomenal. 6th inning starts with a breaking ball strike there to Rosario. Again, one of my guys. Let's go. Dorian, it's not over, man. If you've watched any of the Guardians this year, we've had some great comebacks, including one that I did a live telecast last weekend on Sunday. What did it go? 12 innings? 1-1 pitch to Rosario's down low. Let's get a rally going. Let's do it. Yeah, it is typical of the Guardians in April. Yeah, the catcher situation is bad, and I get on him so much about his hitting. I wasn't even going to talk about his blocking pitches. I think listen, I like Valoria behind the plate as defensive, and I like nobody really offensive. But I'd rather have Valoria there defensively. 2-2 pitch. Rosario fouls that off at a 90-mile-an-hour fastball out of play. It's going to be 2-2 here. Again, top 6, nobody out. But you're right. The catcher situation, quite honestly, has to change. We got to figure it out. What do we want to do? And I can tell you right now, and Al, I know you've heard me say this, as the 2-2 to Rosario is going to be swung on and ripped foul. We'll do it again. Bo Naylor's not the answer either. Bo Naylor is not the answer. So I don't know if we need to go trade for somebody, but we need to figure it out fast. Now, when we talk about the offense, it's typical for the Guardians in April. 2-2 is the count, and that's fouled again. We'll do it again. 2-2. You want to talk about typical Guardians, that's fine. But here's the problem I have, quite honestly, with the Guardians and their typical April. It's getting old. It really is. The expectation is, what is making you come so slow? That's ball 3. 3-2. Full now to Rosario. I would love if we could get this guy on base somehow with Ramirez and Naylor coming up next. Yeah, but I mean, the expectation has to be you got to hit out of the gate. I mean, to only have 6 home runs and be now tied for last in the league as Rosario just fouls that off, spoils a nice pitch there by Williams. You cannot just be this bad. And listen, it's not even power. I mean, they're 7th worst in the majors at 220. What was it? I wrote it down. 235 on the season. That batting average is not good. 3-2 pitch to Rosario, and he lines this one. It's deep into center field, and Robles. Oh, it goes over Robles' head. Redemption Rosario. That was more like redemption Robles. Robles thought he had it, quite honestly, and I will be honest. He did a very, what I thought was a disrespectful, nonchalant turn and kind of went up. I thought he thought he had that. 100% I think he had that, because if he didn't, I don't think it would have looked more. It looked so nonchalant. Look at this. He sits there and he's like, I got it, and he doesn't. He had plenty of time to go take 2 steps more back. But leadoff runner here on second base. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get something going. We got Ramirez up. Down 3-0 in this one. Yeah, he that's true, Al. He probably lost it maybe in the lights. But, yeah. That is going to be 2-0 now to Ramirez. Let's go. Let's go. So, 2-0 pitch to Ramirez. Rosario, a leadoff double. That bounced over the wall. 2-0 pitch. Ramirez is going to swing, and that's fouled down the right field line, and it is 2-1. We got it, Dorian, and we have the card of the order. We do have somebody up in the bullpen. Bally didn't put it up on the screen, and I didn't see the back, so I don't know who that is. The 2-1 to Ramirez. That is swung on, is ripped down the right field into right field. That's a single. Rosario's going to hold up at third. And we have runners at the corners now with nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Let's go. No, Al, they were showing the Nationals guy. They were showing the Nationals. I was talking about the Nationals guy. But good to know Eli Morgan is in the Guardians pen. I don't know who's in the Nationals, though. Here we go, though. Runners on the corner. Nobody out. 3-0 game. And Josh Naylor, who absolutely ripped one last time out. Unfortunately, it was at somebody. And we're going to find out that's it. Trevor Williams gets the heave-ho. Wow. Just like that. They give him the heave-ho, and he's going to go 5+ innings. He can't lose this game. He's up 3-0, but he is going to be responsible for Rosario and Ramirez, who are on the corners here. So let's see if we can't get these cardiac kids going in the 6th inning. I know it's 96 pitches. Yeah, I know. I think I would have liked to see him, if I was a Nationals fan, I would have liked to see him pitch one more. I thought he did a good job. Maybe get a ground ball double play, and then maybe call it a night. Because he's pitched well, and he's got a ton of ground outs today. And a couple pop flies, and some pop flies, too. Dorian Naylor might be the guy. He hasn't been the guy lately. He's now batting 200 after a pretty hot start. So he hasn't been the guy lately. I don't care who the guy is, quite honestly, anymore. I think it's just I'm just getting a little sick and tired of just not having offense. It just seems like we're just continually not getting offense. And 235 is just not what we want to do. I mean, that's just not good batting. He's actually at 200 now, Al. I think dead on. He's 0 for 2 today, and he's at 200. So Naylor hasn't been, but to be fair, he absolutely crushed the ball last time up. I think it was right at the center fielder or right fielder. But so things have kind of slowed down here. We're on pace to, I think, almost break 2 hours in this game. I don't think it's going to happen now, as we're about 93 minutes into the telecast. But let's see if Naylor can do something. Al, I agree with you, and that's the problem I actually have had with Rosario, with people on base. And I know Rosario's before Ramirez, but Quan's been on base. Like, what are we doing? We're second best in the majors in stolen bases at the moment, and then we can steal bases. And Rosario, with people on base, is absolutely swinging at the first pitch every single time. I just can't deal with that. So here we go. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. And Harvey's the pitcher for the Nationals. And Naylor is going to swing at the first pitch. and it's going to be a ground ball double play. It's going to score the run. But what the fuck? I mean, Al, you just said it. We just talked about it. Just absolute nonsense. I mean, he hit the ball well again, but I don't understand why we're not being patient. Why are we not being patient here? An absolute rally killer. 3-1, top 6, 2 outs now. It's an absolute rally killer when you do that. I cannot stand that. So, 2 outs, and we're going to see Jimenez, the 5-hole hitter, swings and fouls that one off. It's 0-1. Harvey, 2 pitches in. I didn't even get to talk about what he's done. He's 1.5 ERA on the season in 6 innings. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and opponents hitting 167 off of him. So, 0-1 pitch to Jimenez, and that is fouled off and out of play. Quickly 0-2. So, gosh, I can't stand when we swing at first pitches and we don't work the count in that situation. No patience. Ali, are you saying that Tito's given a green light there? You think that's him? 0-2 pitch to Jimenez, strike 3, and just what started to be a fantastic inning quickly just went out the window, and we go to the bottom of the 6th down 3-1. Gosh, that is so annoying to me. I mean, who knows what you... I mean... You don't swing at that first pitch. You allow maybe Ramirez to steal. Maybe you could work a walk. You got bases loaded, nobody else. I mean, like, it just being so impatient there absolutely destroys that momentum. Oh, so we go to the bottom of the 6th. Today, and yeah, not great. Not great so far. Unfortunate. Well, Al, you know what, and I'm sure you know this because you were a teacher, but sometimes Tito might want to think like a teacher, and he might want to have that leadership mentality, and maybe have a crucial conversation, as the professional world would say, and when those guys come back to the plate, have that talk. But you know what is crazy to me? How do those guys not know that? And Tito obviously isn't saying anything ever, because Rosario has done that, I've counted 3 times this season, where he's taken a first pitch with somebody on base and grounded into a double play. Actually, one was bases loaded, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're going to do that and you're not going to say something to that guy, I mean, you just have no excuse. Oh, Al, that's exactly who that I forgot to bring up today. I don't understand why we're not putting Gonzalez in the lineup. I'm not saying he's like the best player, but I'd rather have him in the lineup than Bell right now. I know Brennan has done well, but I don't know. I'd say put Gonzalez in the 4th spot and then put Naylor in the 5. But ever since Naylor, or every time Naylor's in the 4th spot, he absolutely does shit. He hasn't done anything. Not once. Here we go, bottom 6. Thomas the hitter, 2 for 2 on the day, and he's taking 2 quick strikes. Cal Quantrill, who would have thought this guy would have made it through the 6th inning, just the way that his pitching is gone. He's had two innings of trouble, got out of one, didn't get out of the other, but that was mostly because of Rosario there. So that one's a ball in the dirt. It's 1-2. Quantrill is hitting, I believe this is going to be his 89th pitch. The 1-2 to Thomas, that's up high, 2-2. Again, like Williams, Quantrill doesn't really have, in my opinion, a strikeout pitch that he can throw every time he's in an 0-2 count. That is swung on and missed, and as I say that, he does strike out, but that's more of Thomas just not being able to catch up to that one. So there's one out here in the bottom of the 6th, but in all honesty, every time Cal Quantrill is ahead 0-2, he does really struggle and bring that count back even. Kind of the exact same way Williams has done, so. Oh, Nave, I missed your comment there. At least we got a runner in. We sure did, man. There's a strike 1, 89-mile-an-hour fouled off by Abrams, the 8-hole hitter for the Nationals. Abrams, again, has pop. No home runs on the season, though. He can hit home runs. 209 average. He's struggling kind of like most of our team is. That one's fouled up. Zunino takes a look at it, but is well out of play behind home plate. And quickly 0-2. And again, let's see if the trend stays true. He's up 0-2 in this count, and I'm telling you, he doesn't have a pitch on right here. Look at that, 83 mile an hour, about 4 feet wide of the plate. This guy 0-2, and I know the first one you might do that to see if you get a guy to chase, but this second one, he doesn't have a pitch. Let's see what he throws. 1-2, and that is popped up. That went right over the middle of the plate. It is popped up. Who wants to take this? Ramirez on the mound, and oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. I am done with this defense. Get everybody off the field. Get Mrs. Wilson's third grade class to go play defense for the Guardians. Because it's absolutely nuts that I have to sit here and say that he dropped the ball on the mound and it's going to be a single or an error, really. This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe what I'm seeing in our defense. And the fact that we had four Gold Gloves last year. Come on. Runner on, 1 out, and Robles, who is 0-2 tonight, absolutely has had a hot start to the season. He was batting .357 coming into this game. Obviously, that has dropped down. So, 1-0 pitch coming to him with a runner on first. Cal, 96th pitch of the night. That is going to be, bunted, foul, and he popped that up. Interesting there. Maybe he saw something down at first. No, that was Ramirez, Rave. It was Ramirez. Absolutely just ridiculous. So, Robles, even count here at 1-1. This has got to be close to Cal's last hitter if he gets on. If not his last, then we'll see Eli Morgan. And that is thrown over to first. And back safely is going to be Abrams. I can't believe Ramirez dropped that. They do. They play like little leaguers, Billy Joe, man. It's absolutely, I don't know. This team's going to frustrate the hell out of me. There's a ball, too, in the dirt as Robles did square around there for another bunt. So 2-1 count in his favor. I doubt he bunts here. They're playing them pretty straight up here on defense. Naylor holds Abrams on first. He does have speed. He'll run. 2-1 pitch by Quantrill. That is down low, and there does go Abrams, and he stole that base like a baby stole candy from the pantry without the mother looking. That was pretty easy. Wow. Woo! He didn't even get a great jump either. Zunino just can't throw anybody out. Second stolen base this season for Abrams. Runner at second, 1 down, 3-1 pitch coming up to Robles. And that is going to be fouled off. Full count here. It's a good pitch. Not bad. I assume this will be Quantrill's last pitch or hitter. And this will actually be his 100th pitch of the night. I'm surprised he even made it this far, quite honestly. 3-2. Abrams at second. And that is fouled off again at 93. Let's go. I think I slipped on my neck wrong yesterday. Woo! All right, let's go. Come on. Let's get something going here, guys. 3-2 pitch. Let's get it out. Steps off the mound. So Cal's going to take his time here. Make the hitter think about it. 3-2. Runner on second. 1 out. 3-1 Washington over Cleveland. That is fouled off. Spoiled a nice, I think that was a breaking ball there on the inside corner. Could have been a changeup. It was hard to tell. 3-2. We're going to do it again. And Eli Morgan waits patiently for this batter to be over. I don't think we'll see another one here from Cal. Yeah, he does struggle with that, Al. He sure does. The 3-2. That is swung on. It's grounded to third, and they're going to get a double play. No. Naylor was off the bag at first. I can't believe, quite frankly, Abrams just ran into Ramirez like that. What are you doing, man? That's just bad. Well, I hadn't even moved the runner over from first, so that works out. Runner on first, 2 outs. I just don't was Naylor off the bag? I don't think he was. No. That's an out. Naylor's on the bag. What are we doing here, people? We're going to the top of this. We're going to the top of the 7th, guys. Naylor's right on the bag. And live, it looked like he was too. What is that guy looking at? What is he looking at? His foot is clearly on the bag. I have no idea, but I'm going to the top of the 7th, and I hope they join me. Woo! We'll go to the top of the 7th. I don't think I'm doing Wheel of Winners today, guys. I got to have at least 20 people in here to do Wheel of Winners. So, I don't think we're going to do it today, which is unfortunate. It's been such a slow day in the live stream, and we're not going to hit 30 likes. If you're in here and you haven't smashed the like button, please do so, but maybe because it's a Friday night. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, all right. All right. God, I would love to hit this over, but we've just screwed the pooch too many spots on both sides of this. I don't think we're going to hit the over in this one unless there's some late rally here by the Cleveland Guardians. Looks like my free pick, though, today might be a good winner. Braves Royals, I think I had over. There's been 6 runs there in the 2nd inning. So, looks like that was a good one. Josh Bell might not happen, though. Josh Bell, man. God, get a home run at least once. One time, Josh Bell. Terrell, what's up, man? It is supposed to be 1-0, but they let him get 3. You're absolutely correct in that, sir. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Are they staying on first? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me here? How is that not a third out? What are you guys seeing something that I'm not seeing? I don't get it. Thanks, Terrell. Appreciate it, man. Listen, I don't understand how that was safe. I don't know what. Did you guys see something I didn't see? Because I thought his foot was on the bag. I don't know. All right, so Quantrill is going to continue pitching. He's at 105. I'm really surprised by that. Maybe that's because they ended up getting the lead runner there. So 2 outs, 1 on, 0-1 now to Call, who had a single, an RBI single last time up that scored 2 runs, and he's 1-3 on the day. Cal throws over to first. Robles back safely. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Cal. Let's go, man. 0-1. 0-1 to Call, and it's going to be grounded to. It's a hard play, and he gets the runner. He gets the runner at first. That was bang, bang. And I'd like to see another replay of this one. They're going to stay on the field because we might get another replay here. And what looked like was a game that was going to end in 2 hours. Nope, they're not going to look at it. And he is going to be out. And we are going to go to the top of the 7th. Woo, what a throw by Ramirez on his back foot. And he gets a speedy call and just gets him. Just gets him. So, no harm, no foul, regardless of Naylor not having his foot there on first base. We go top 7. It's 3-1. This really, honestly, as Terrell said, should be probably a 1-1 game. Should be a 1-1 game right now, but it's just not. It's just not. All right, let's update some scores around the league. We have Detroit leading San Francisco 4-1 over the Giants. That one is in the the bottom of the 6th. Philadelphia 5-2 in the top of the 8th. Arizona 1-5. Miami up 5-1 over Arizona in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees up 3-2 over Minnesota in the bottom of the 7th. Toronto 4-1 over Tampa Bay. They got bases loaded, I think, for the 3rd time in the first 5 innings. The Blue Jays do. Maybe too much pressure there by Tampa Bay to win 14 to start the season. Boston, LA tied at 2 at the end of the 4th. White Sox up 2-0 over the Baltimore Orioles. That one is in the bottom of the 6th. Rangers 1-0 over Houston, and the 2. Atlanta 5-1 over Kansas City in the top of the 2nd inning. Atlanta already has 1st and 2nd, nobody out. They could put up a 7-8 spot here quickly, and we had, I think, over 9 in that. So hopefully that trends up in that direction. And Pittsburgh St. Louis just underway, bottom 2, 0-0. So a lot of baseball going on. 4 more games tonight in the late slate. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Hopefully we can get some good games. But first and foremost, we got to get some wins. What's up, X-Man? How you doing? What's up? Al, well, not yet. I mean, they came, it looked like it, geez, I'm just watching what happened there. It looks like Rosario switched teams and played second base for a moment for the Rays. So, yeah, it's getting out of control now for the Rays. We'll see, though. A lot of time left in that game. So, top 7, Josh Bell's going to lead us off, the 6-hitter. We're down 3-1, the Guardians. He 1-0 pitch to Bell, and that is going to be swung on. That is deep to right field. That is fucking good. Let's go, Josh Bell. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, Josh Bell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. That is exactly what I want to see from you. 3-2, Washington over Cleveland, but we just got one back, and Josh Bell hits a home run. Let's go. Oh my God, he finally got a hold of one. That was fantastic. Let's go. Brennan, first pitch foul off. Cardiac Kids, here we go. The unfortunate thing is nobody was on base, but he absolutely just crushed that one. So, 0-1 here to Brennan. Nobody out. Harvey gives up the home run to Bell. Again, Nationals bullpen not as good as ours. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's go. Come on. 1-1 pitch. That is swung on up the middle. That's a hard play. It's through. And that's a single there by Brennan. It's a C-9 single. Not only did it bounce over Harvey just barely on the mound, but it got through the shortstop who laid out. Woo! By the way, Bell just absolutely crushed that ball. Absolutely crushed that ball. We got a runner on first, nobody out, and 1 in already. Let's go, Guardians fans. Let's get this done. Let's complete this comeback. Let's go. I did, Joe. I did. I had him hitting a home run today. I also had it as a streak bet that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So that actually is going to keep the streak going alive. Let's go. All right, 0-1 here, Zunino. God, come on, Zunino. One time, baby. One time. Prove me wrong. I mean, he's done well, but let's go. Come on, Zunino. He's down on the count, 0-1. Harvey checks the runner at first. Oh, God, Zunino. Just right over the middle of the plate. This is the 3rd time in 3 at-bats Zunino's been 0-2. The first time he walked. The second time he struck out. Come on, Zunino. Don't be that guy right now. Do not be that guy right now. 0-2 pitch to Zunino. That is outside. And it's 1-2. Way off the plate. Obviously, Zunino couldn't even swing at that. If you're coming in and you're pumped, let's go. Smash that like button. We're at 16. Maybe we can hit 30 tonight. That would be awesome. 1-2's the count to Zunino. Runner on first. Nobody out. 1 run in. And Zunino fouls that one out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. 1-2, Zunino. Harvey looks in, delivers. Zunino swings and misses, and there's 2 strikeouts for Zunino tonight. God! You're right, Al. Brennan should have been, but he's not. I don't know why. And Zunino has now struck out 9 times in the last 5 games. So I know you guys get on him about hitting 3 doubles in 1 game, but it's not who Zunino is as a person or a hitter. Not as a person, as a hitter. So 1 out here, and Zunino's tracker goes up 1 more. And, I got to put the runner at first, I guess. Right? There's a first pitch strike to Straw. Let's go. Come on, Miles. Brennan's got to go. 0-1 to Miles, Straw. 0 for 2. He's now dropped below 300. He came into this game batting over 3, just barely, but now at 293 on the season. There goes Brennan, and he's gonna get it. safe at second. Let's go. It was close. It was much closer than you thought, right? Much closer. Al, that's what I'm telling you, man. Before the season started, nobody believes me. I have watched this guy since he was in Tampa his first season. I've watched this guy for, 8, 9 years? I'm telling you, worst batter in the history of the Major League. And if it's not that, as there's a 1-1 pitch to Straw, he swings through at 1 and 2. He's the worst batter for somebody who had the greatest expectations. He has fallen so far short. So, runner on second, and there's 1 out. Miles Straw with a 1-2 pitch coming to him. Come on. Let's go, Straw. Just put the ball in play, baby. And he swings through that, and that's 2 straight strikeouts by Harvey. So, Quan's going to have to be our hero here in the 7th, but we're clawing back. We got 2 of the 3 runs back. Let's go. You know, that's a good point, Al. I'd rather have somebody with, yeah. 100%. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Top 7 here. And that is going to be a first pitch strike to the middle of the plate. Oh. Quan batting .268 now. 8 ribbies. 0 for 3 on the night. He's had a little bit kind of a cooling off period here now. 0-1, that's inside at 100 miles an hour. It's at 100 miles an hour. Woo! Man, Harvey's got some juice to him, doesn't he? Runner on second's Brennan. 2 outs. 1-1. That's off the plate. 2-1 to Quan. With Rosario, I wouldn't say looming on deck, but I would say that he had that redemption double last time up. But we got to get Quan on base first. A single would tie this game. The 2-1, that is outside. And it's now 3-1 to Quan. Yeah, they rather pitch to Rosario, for sure. I would agree that's probably what they don't want to take a chance here with Quan. I'm a little surprised they don't walk him. But Rosario did, has been seeing the ball better as of late. I'll say that. 3-1 to Quan. The pitch. That is in there for a strike at 100 miles an hour at the knees on the inside corner of the plate. And it is now a full count. 3-2. So, Tito looks on with anxiety. 3-2 pitch to Quan. That is fouled off at another 100 miles an hour. I haven't seen him hit over 100, but he's hitting 100 very consistently at the moment. By the way, if you guys did take the poll question, will Mike Zunino strike out more than 1.5 times today? 65% of you were correct. He just struck out this inning for the 2nd time. So Harvey wants to talk it over, or Ruiz wants to talk it over with Harvey. He goes out to the mound here, and he probably is just saying, hey, don't leave anything over the plate. Quan can hit that. And if you saw, he almost caught up to that 100-mile-an-hour fastball last time on the last pitch. So just, hey, don't make a mistake. Maybe get this guy to chase. That's kind of what you want to do in this situation. We'll see what Quan does. He's very patient at the plate. He can take walks, but he is also that leadoff hitter that I think does sometimes want to swing the bat a little too much. Here's the 3-2, and that is swung on at 99, fouled out of play, or maybe just over the Guardians dugout there. So, we'll do it again full. Harvey, 25 pitches, came in last inning, got a quick double play to really end our rally, but we're back. We were back in a situation with nobody out and a run in. Again, 2 outs and Brennan on second now, and that's going to be ball 4, and it's going to be first and second now with 2 outs with Rosario coming up to the plate. Let's go. Let's go. And I think we're going to see a pitching change here. Maybe? Are we going to see I think we're going to see a pitching change, or at least a talk. Somebody's coming out to the mound. Nope, we're going to get a discussion. It doesn't look like Harvey's being taken out. So just a little bit of a talk on how to work to Rosario. It's pretty easy. You just throw it by him. Hey, a little update from Yankee Stadium. Minnesota has taken the lead in the top of the 8th, 4-3. Minnesota just is a great team, and unfortunately, we're going to have to go catch them this year, so let's go. Atlanta, 7 runs through 2. I knew they were going to crush Kansas City. That's another reason I took the over. I just thought Kansas City could probably still score some more, but we're 1 run away from at least pushing our over through 2 innings there. Let's see if we can't get some more runs in this one. Guardian's got to be the one to do it. He is. Well, didn't he hit a home run the other day, Al? I thought he hit a home run on like Wednesday or Tuesday. Here we go. 2 on, 2 out. Top 7, and there's a ball in the dirt. Harvey starts off with a breaking ball. Tried to get him to chase. He did not. So 1-0 the count here. And Rosario takes one inside. Hey, this is a Rosario I like. This is a Rosario I like. When he's patient, I think, I've been preaching this all year. When we're patient, everybody at the plate, quite honestly, you're going to get better pitches to hit. Let's see what happens here, Tribe. It's 2-0. Swings. That one was going to be ball 3. He did chase that one. That one was going down to the dirt. So, 3-2. Rosario 1 for 3 on the day. Last time up, he had that double. Again, Al made a good point. Maybe Robles missed that or lost it in the lights. The 2-1 pitch up high. It's now 3-1, and this is interesting. Now, this is quite interesting. Harvey's in trouble here, and he has a chance, or he has the Guardians in a situation where Ramirez might come up with the bases loaded if he walks Rosario here, and that is not what he wants. I'll tell you that. 3-1 the count. That is ball 4. Let's go! Bases loaded with Jose Ramirez coming up to bat. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button if you're coming in. It has been kind of a boring game up till the 6th inning. Things have gotten a little crazier, and Harvey's not going to last any longer. Harvey's coming out, and we are going to see... Is that Edwards Jr.? I didn't see who. Let's go, Jason. Let's go. I did not see who that was. I saw a junior. So I didn't see who that was. But we'll find out after the commercial break. Let's go, guys. Oh, my gosh. Let's get it going. I am so excited for Ramirez to come up. Just, come on. Take a first pitch, right? Take a first pitch. Just get the guy to throw a first pitch strike. That's all. Just force him to get ahead in the count. Or do what Billy said, man. Take a hit by pitch. I'm cool with that. Let's tie this game up. But you know what? Here's another reason. Well, to the point of Billy Joe just kind of made. You got to be patient in this situation if you're Ramirez too, because if you got a guy coming in that knows you're a good hitter, he's most likely going to probably throw something out of the zone, right? And out of the zone means in the dirt, and it could go to the backstop, and we got the tying run 90 feet away. I think you got to take a couple of chances here, and you really got to be patient if you're Ramirez. So that's what I'd like to see happen. Let's see if it comes to fruition. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. We are on we're on the road to 7,000 subs. We're only 351 away, which is awesome. I absolutely love it. When I say, I don't remember, Al. I'm not gonna lie. When the Cubs, I was maybe a little intoxicated during that game, so I'm not quite sure. But that could sound right. It does. Oh. All right, here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top 7. Now, regardless if we score here, we put ourselves in a position with 2 more at-bats to maybe at least figure this one out and pull out a win. Let's see if Ramirez can't break this one wide open, though. Let's go. Which then would bring me into my third points, really, is what's going to happen with the bullpens. What's going to happen with the bullpens with ours. We're actually we were top 7, I think, in the majors in bullpen ERA, but we've just been shaky. Here we go. Bases loaded. Two men out. Top 7. Edwards, that is a first ball. That was very close, Billy Joe, to hitting him. 1-0 count now to Ramirez. This guy's pitched in 6 games. 5 strikeouts over 6 innings, and opponents hitting 182. The 1-0 from Carl Edwards Jr. That is in there for a strike. Oh, he's been calling that a ball all night long, and of course, this is the situation that he wanted to call that a strike. Come on. Ramirez, 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 singles, batting .321 on the season, 6 RBIs. I wouldn't mind if he got that up to 10. And that is inside, 2-1. That almost went to the backstop. Good catch there by Ruiz to keep this a 1-run game for the Nationals. So, 2-1 a hitter's count here. Ramirez looks out to Edwards. Edwards sets, delivers. That is up and in, almost hit him again, and it's 3-1. And now, with the runner 90 feet away to tie this ball game, I think you got to be so patient. Just be so patient here, man. Like, if there's a pitch that you want, like, that's the area you swing. If not, you just let it go. 3-1 from Edwards. That's ball 4! Tie game! Let's go! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I will take that all day. You want to walk in run after run after run? That is fine with me, sir. Woo! Joe says that it was, so thank you, Joe, my stat girl. Appreciate it. Tie game, a whole new ball game, and bases are still loaded for Josh Naylor. All right, Naylor, man, you've been in a slump, but you got a lefty on righty pitch matchup here. Let's go. Edwards, I would take a couple more pitches if he can't find the strike zone. And that is, God, what are you doing, Naylor? He did this last time. Just put the bat on your shoulder and take a first pitch strike, man. By the way, that wasn't going to be a strike. It was going to be a ball. We do need a big hit, Billy. We need a big hit for sure. 0-1 to Naylor. Let's go. Come on. Naylor is swinging this high out of the strike zone. This high out of the strike zone. What are you swinging at, man? You look like your brother Bo. 94 mile an hour. That would have hit. It would have hit the ump in the head if it wasn't caught. The 0-2 pitch to Naylor. He swung at the same pitch and he popped this up in foul territory. The third baseman's going to catch it. We got a whole new ball game though. It's 3-3. Let's go. I'm not going to get too upset, but I'm inside. I'm fuming at Naylor. He swung at 3 balls out of the strike zone. Just absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. That's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna blame him half-heartedly. Tito's got to get him out of the 4-hole. He does not need to be in the 4-hole anymore. Put Gonzalez there. I'd rather have him in that spot. To be honest, if Bell is going to hit the ball, put him back in the 4-hole. There's guys that are 4-hole hitters, and then there's guys that are not 4-hole hitters. Josh Naylor is not a 4-hole hitter. He does not have the confidence. Lenny, Bell might stink, but he just hit a home run, so I'm not going to get on him right now. Listen, I'm a man of the moment, and he just hit a home run that helped us tie up this game, so I'm not going to get on him too much. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're almost at 20. Let's hit 20. I know we can do it. Bottom 7, new ball game, 3-3 here at Nationals Park. Cardiac Kids back again. Seems like every time we do a live stream, they just want to give us a fun, entertaining game to watch. Whew. So, let's get it done. Oh, it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. It's been a slow live stream today, but hey, it's picking up. It's been, now we're approaching 2 hours. You know what's funny? 1 hour through the game, we were in the bottom of the 5th. It's now been 2 innings for a whole nother hour. So this game started to slow down. Cassie, you're right. All that with 2 outs is unbelievable, quite honestly. I thought we were really going to screw that up. Bulls are up 6th in the 4th. Interesting. I'm actually looking forward to the next game. I gave out to our members yesterday -5.5 for the Timberwolves. I don't know what it end. Let me look. What did the Timberwolves line end at? I thought I was getting a better number there. I hope I got a better number. What did the Timberwolves go to? Let's see here. NBA. Timberwolves. I did go to 6. Okay. So I got a better number. I gave it out yesterday because I wanted to, but all right, bottom 7, and Stefan is in with a first pitch strike to Smith. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., Billy Joe. 4 p.m. Lenny, it's a Guardian stream. I run like Lenny. I'm the streams itself is really here for the Guardians, but I do run a betting. This is a betting channel, but when it comes to the Guardians games, it's all just about the Guardians. 0-2 pitch now to Smith. That is going to be, but I'm going to talk some betting, at the commercials for sure. All right, 0-2. 0-2. But Lenny, man, hey, join the family. Hit the subscribe button. Hang out with us, buddy. I love everybody. 0-2 pitch coming to Smith. He spoiled the first one. Stefan delivers. Got him swinging. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 1 out. That looked like Josh Naylor up there swinging a bat. That was so far out of the strike zone. That was well above the letters. It was kind of at the brim of his helmet. Yep, right there at the brim of his helmet at 95 miles an hour. So let's go. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Lenny. You're awesome, buddy. Yeah, so I have like some live streams that deal with betting, but when it comes to the Guardians and the Browns, man, it's all fandom. That's all it is. It's just your boy right here just screaming at our teams or my team. 1-1. Let's go. Come on, Stefan. Meneses here, 0-3 on the day. This guy struggled this season. He's kind of reminding me of what Bell's done. He has no home runs on the year. 1-1 count to him. Stefan delivers. That is going to be, and I say that, and it hangs up, and Quan gets that there in left field. He hit it well. Just hung up a little too much, and it's going to be 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th, and that's what I love. Let's go. Let's get those hitters back up. Al, you think Karashek in the 8th? Maybe, what do you think? You don't think maybe De Los Santos in the 8th, and then maybe Karashek in the 9th, just in case it's a tie game still? There's a first pitch ball to Candelario, the number 4 hole hitter here. For 3, lined out last time, hit a good ball. This one is going to be swung on, taking to right field. That's going to be down the line, and that's going to be Brennan cutting it off. Candelario is going to go for second, and he's going to have a half stand-up double there, and just like that, the Nationals got a runner on second here with 2 down. This is the situation I'm talking about when I was talking about earlier about our bullpen. Listen, we have not been that close down 1-2-3. Earlier, actually, this season, we looked at in that first series against the Mariners, but since then, it's been very rocky, very rocky. We get 2 outs and then we put runners on, or we put runners on and then get 3 outs. It's just, we don't have the 1-2-3 innings anymore. There's an outside ball to Garcia. We'll see if Stefan can hold this as a 3-3 game. I know he's a creature of habit, but then what? So then who comes in the 9th? Karashek a second time, or are they going to put Clase in? I hate... Didn't Clase come in the 9th a couple against the Mariners last weekend and then give up some runs? Or give up, he gave up an insurance run, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't like Clase in if we're not in a safe situation. 2-0 pitch to Garcia here. Runner on second. That is fouled off. It's now 2-1. Garcia 2 for 2 and a walk on the day. And they're showing right now what one of his hits was, and that was a home run to deep left center field. So, 2-1 pitch to Garcia. Stefan sets and delivers, and that is inside. It's now 3-1, and you don't want to let this get away from us, guys. Come on, man. Just get a third out in this inning, and let's go to the 8th. You got Thomas Abrams Robles Coming up after Garcia here, Ruiz is next, and that is going to be a walk. And now we have first and second. Oh, come on, man. Lenny, you're 100% correct, man. It's just, and that's the thing that really irritates me about, the bullpen at the situation. Innings look good sometimes. 1-2 quick outs, and then what are we sitting here doing? Sweating out our 6-hole hitter Ruiz, who's 1 for 3 with a single and batting .227 on the year. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're sweating this out. A first pitch strike to him down the middle at 94 miles an hour. But it's just ridiculous that we're in this predicament. And also what it does is roll it over the top of the order much quicker, and it's going to put those guys up next inning. 0-1 the count to Ruiz. That is going to be swung on, and it's going to be a rolled over baseball to second base. And we get out of the inning, but geez, whew, little bit of sweat there. I'm okay. We still got out of it. Stefan, man. It doesn't show in the box score anxiety, but it sure should. It sure should. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th. Tie game. Tie game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some runs. Yes, Lenny, let's get some runs. Let's get it going. We are going to see Jimenez, Bell, and Brennan. Jimenez, Bell, and Brennan, and then God forbid Zunino hits again in this game. I hope we pinch hit Gonzalez for Zunino. Are you guys cool with that? Anybody got a problem with Gonzalez batting for Zunino here in the 8th inning if it gets to him? Because if it does, a runner's on base somewhere. So I don't think I have it in me to add another strikeout to his tracker tonight. And that would be 10. If he got another strikeout, that would be 10 strikeouts over the last 5 games. 2 strikeouts per game he would be averaging. That's ridiculous. Not the last 5 games the Guardians have played. The last 5 games he has played. Oh, if you guys are coming in, whoa, we got the 20 likes. Can we get to 30? Smash that like button if you could. Let's get up to 30 likes. Let's do it. We're going to the top of the 8th inning here in D.C. I have the over tonight in the Philly-Cincinnati game, and thank God Cincinnati got a couple more runs. 8-2, so at least getting a push there. I did get, did I get a winner? I did get a winner. I had Miami, Arizona under 9 runs, 5-1 final in that one. Other scores around the league here. Atlanta's up 7-1 over Kansas City. Boston's up 3-2 now over the Angels. White Sox, without Maconda, is 3-0, although Baltimore's got bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. And Toronto is winning 6-1 still over Tampa Bay. So a lot of good games, and there's, I think, 4 more left on deck. So looking forward to maybe some late-night baseball. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, they better. They better. Chris, yes, and I know you haven't been in here the whole time, but I did speak of that, man. So what? He's also struck out 9 times in the last 5 games. I mean, the guy is not a good hitter, and just because he had one good game, as the 0-1 pitch here to Jimenez is going to be fouled off. It's now 0-2. You know what I'm going to do? There's a movie called Little Big League. Do you guys remember Little Big League? Great movie. In fact, it's the Twins that, it's about that kid who takes over as the manager of the Twins. 0-2 pitch that is swung on and fouled back. So in the beginning of that movie, or in the middle of that movie, that kid has a hero who plays for the Twins. And that kid gets and his hero on the Twins is like in a major slump, right? Just absolutely over. The 0-2 pitch here to Jimenez. That is up high, 1-2. So his favorite player in the entire world finally gets a hit for the Twins. And he goes ecstatic. He's like I am when somebody hits a home run. He's just going nuts for this guy getting a single. And that is a ground ball to the pitcher. And he's going to... Oh, my gosh! Woo! Carl Edwards just could not get his hand on the ball. And it's going to be... What should, I think, be an error. And it's going to put Jimenez at first base. At first base with nobody out. Let's go. Let's go. So, to land my point, in that movie... the manager's going nuts, like, yes, that guy got a hit. And one of the other main characters in the movie comes over to the kid and says, son, if you're getting that excited for that guy getting as Bell just belts another one, and that is off the wall. It's gonna be extra base hits for Bell. He's gonna have a stand-up double, and we are sitting here at runners on second and third. He just missed another one. Bell, let's go, baby. Let's go. Bell absolutely crushes that. I thought it was gone again. Oh my God, he just absolutely smashes this to deep center. Anywhere else in the ballpark, it's gone. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, he just misses it. 2-on, and Bell's going to be taken out. So Bell's going to be taken out, which is kind of weird to me considering he's had such a good game at the plate. But we are going to get a pinch runner. It's going to be Gonzalez. So now, if Zunino comes in, maybe Arias would pinch hit, I guess. 2-on, nobody out. Edwards is still pitching. Oh, that's just a bunt. That's going to get a run home. Brennan check bunts, basically, and the shortstop there does throw him out at first, but it's going to move the runners over and in. So it's going to be a 4-3 lead. The Guardians have taken the lead. They have come back, and there's one out here in the top of the 8th, and if we can get a sac fly, we can take a 2-run lead. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks, Lenny. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, you got him to hit another double, man. Let's go. Let's go. I want to finish my point. Zunino is hitting. Oh, shit. He takes a first pitch strike. My point is, the guy in the movie got so excited on a C&I single that the guy came over and he says, if you're getting this excited for a C&I single, you should be worried about the guy. And I think that's how we are with Zunino. When he has a good day, we get overly excited. There's a pitch outside, 1-1. When Zunino has a great day, everybody will tell you, oh, look at what Zunino did. But nobody will sit there on the other 8 days and tell you how bad he was. So I think we got to get rid of him. I think we got to find out what we're doing at catcher here. Let's go, Zunino. 1-1. And that's up and in. I'll take a walk. If you want to put another runner on base, let's go. 4-3 here, top of 8. What a comeback. We were down 3-0 thanks to Rosario just being in the defensive lineup today. 2-1 pitch to Zunino. This is the first time he's been ahead of a count today. And he's going to take this, and I think he checked. We'll have to see. I think he did. So it is going to be 3-1 to Zunino. Let's go. Let's go. If you're coming in, guys, smash that like button. Let's go. The Guardians have just taken the lead. 4-3, top 8. Runner on third. That is going to be a pinch runner in Gonzalez. And Zunino's at the plate with a 3-1 count. Edwards, the pitcher. This will be his 20th pitches. Cooper, man, we didn't do it today. We didn't have enough people in here. 3-1. That is going to be ball 4 and Zunino. Zunino is going to be on first base. And now we get Miles Straw up, and we could have a breakout inning if we could just get something going. Because the top of the order is about to roll over. Come on, baby. Let's go. And we might get a pitching change. We might get a pitching change here. We'll have to see. Well, no, they're going to talk to Edwards. I don't think we're going to get a pitching change. They're just talking on the mound, so nothing as of yet. There is somebody warm in the bullpen, but I didn't see who that was. So, let's go. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Welcome in, guys. If you're just coming in, make sure you smash that like button. Guardians have taken the lead. Top of 8 here. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. Join our family. It's going to be if it's like this each and every time we live stream, which it has been, it is going to be a crazy Guardian season. All right, here we go. Zunino's going to be the runner at first. I'm a little surprised Arias isn't pitch running for him, but whatever. All right, here we go. Straw, 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch swinging, not sure why. I don't know why our hitters continually do this. But a first pitch swing, and that is going to be strike 1. 0-1 to Straw. 1 out. So if the guy could just get the ball in play, I'd be happy, man. Let's get that extra insurance run. Let's go up 2. And that is a high pitch Straw. Squared around a bunt. I'm not sure if that maybe was something that he was going to do, or if he was just showing that and he was going to take a second pitch there. Interesting. 1-1 the count. Runners on first and third. 1 out. Top 8. Edwards delivers. That is fouled off the knob of his bat. And that is going to be a 1-2. And Straw is in a hole here. And Straw, quite honestly, is not a hitter that can get at. Like, he's just not a good 1-2 hitter. He just isn't. Reverse psychology? But honestly, he's not. He needs the count in his favor to hit. Straw, the 1-2. That is swung on and missed. And that is the second out of the inning. But Steven Kwan is now coming up. And we'll see if we can't get a big hit out of him. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Miles Straw is just not a great 1-2 hitter or an 0-2 hitter. He doesn't have the mechanics, I think, to shorten his swing up well, and that's probably why he doesn't lead off, quite honestly. All right, so here we go. 2 outs, 2 on. Top 8, Quan 0 for 3 on the day. Another guy who's kind of regressed since that opening week. Let's see if he can't get something going here and get us a big 2-out hit. He doesn't have a home run. This is where I'd love to see a home run right here. And that is right at the letters at 93 miles an hour, 0-1 to Quan. Come on, King Quan. Let's go, baby. Let's get something going. So 0-1. Come on. Up the middle to the pitcher, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Edwards isn't going to screw that one up. So, hey, we go to the bottom of the 8th. We got the lead 4-3 over the Nationals, and now we will definitely see Karashek, in my opinion, no matter what. And then if we can hold, and then we'll get Clase for the 9th. So, let's see if we can't close the last 6 outs. It seems like every time I sit here on a live stream with you guys, it's just absolute anxiety when it comes to our bullpen. We have to close it out. Lenny is 100% correct. No excuses. And you know what? If you want to make me feel confident, Guardians, in this win, if we can win, I mean, there's 6 outs left. But if you want to give me confidence, number 1, you need to go 3-3. Like, none of this shit of putting people on base. No walks. Do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it, Chris. Let's absolutely get it. By the way, Tampa Bay is fighting back. Their game, for some reason, is taking forever. It's 6-3 Blue Jays, but it was 6-1 a minute ago. I think Betancourt hit a home run. And so they'll have 2 more at-bats, Tampa Bay, to try to beat the streak. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Welcome in, guys. I can't believe we got the 24 likes. That's awesome. We're 6 away from our goal. Maybe we'll get there. We got 2 more innings? 1.5 more innings left? Maybe we'll get there. All right, here we go. Top of 8. I assume Mets run line is going to be a winner tonight, Lenny. I agree that they'll probably win that game. Oakland sucks. I'll tell you this, though. I actually like the over in that game. I like a lot of runs, but not just by the Mets. I do think the A's are going to put up some runs in that game. Did I bet that? Let me see. Let me see if I bet that. I know I had something. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I pulled the trigger. Let's see. Did I bet it? Of course, now my Gmail isn't working. All right. Well, I'll circle back to that. All right, here we go. Karachek to start the 8th. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. I did not bet that. I was thinking it. I think the over there is pretty good too. We'll see. But my thing is, in those situations, is everybody's on the run line, and why is it only at -125? Lenny, I take a lot of over-unders because that's what I study the most, to be honest. And I don't bet juice. I don't bet juice. I love teaching people not to bet juice. 0-1 pitch here, that is up and out of the zone. I can't stand people that pay $245 or $300 or $400 on a favorite. Like, to me, that's just not a profitable way to in the long term. Like, that's just not good. So I like to find value, and your over-unders are always going to be minus 110 to minus 105, minus 120. Yeah, so that's why I like to bet those. But also, I don't handicap everything. Like if anybody that says that they handicap every single bet of baseball is just out of their mind. So I only look at kind of what I look at. Like I'm just gonna zone in, and that's just what I've done over the last 18, 20 years. All right, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Karashek to Thomas. Top 8. Oh, it's 3-1. And Al, man, you got to keep the bases clean, and it's going to be hard to keep the bases clean if we're going to walk somebody here. Karashek, get your crap together, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. 3-1. 3-1 count. Karashek sets Thomas 2 for 3 on the day. Looks in, and that is top of the zone, 96 mile an hour. Good pitch there. That was closer than you'd kind of want to have it, but he got the call, so we won't complain. 3-2. Full count. Top 8. Nobody on, nobody out. Karashek delivers. That is swung on and missed. Let's go. 1 down. In the bottom of the 8, not the top of the 8. My fault. I keep saying the top of the 8. Last live stream, I was so used to us being at home that I keep thinking that that we're at home and they're on the road, but no. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. All right. My wife's laughing at me. All right. 1-0 count here. 1-0 count. Abrams up the 8-hole hitter. 0-2. He did have that interesting error by Ramirez where he popped it up to the mound. He takes a strike there. Evens the count 1-1. So here we go. Let's see if we can't keep a guy with speed off base. We don't want to allow that tying run to at least get to first where he can steal. That is swung at outside of the zone, and it is going to be 1-2 to Abrams. Again, Abrams does have power, so you don't want to leave anything over the plate here. You definitely want to try to fool him, and with a hitter's count or with a pitcher's count here. Thanks, Billy. with a pitcher's count here, I think Karashek will probably go in the dirt or very high. Probably high considering he just swung it one way out of the zone. He does go high, but unfortunately that was taller than anybody in the world. That was at least 5 feet out of the strike zone. So 2-2's the count, even here. Let's see if we can't at least get him to strike out on this one. 2-2 pitch, and he hits him. What the hell, Karashek? He absolutely hits him right in the elbow or the top of the arm, and now the tying runs at first base. This is, classic bullpen. Just absolutely a classic bullpen situation. And he hits him right above the elbow. On the forearm there. Jeez. God. So Karashek does not keep the bases clean. There's 1 on, 1 out. And what you're doing here in this situation is you're rolling over to the top of the order, at least for the 9th inning. In the heart of the order, really. Robles, the 9-hitter. And he's going to take a breaking ball at 82 miles an hour right down the middle, and it's 0-1. Don't think it into existence. Oh, 0-1. Come on, man. Let's go. 0-1 pitch. Karashek checks the runner, sets, and delivers to Robles. The runner goes. God, I'm going to tell you, Abrams is just absolutely not going to get caught on Mike Zunino. I mean, they could do it 100 times out of 100 times. He is not getting caught. There's a runner on second now, and the tying run is a hit away from scoring. Abrams has massive amounts of speed, and if Mike Zunino thinks... First off, I'm going to be super pissed if they left Mike Zunino in for his defense. 1-1 pitch to Robles. That is swung on, fouled, and it's going to be 1-2. So let's go. 1-2. Let's get something going, guys. Let's go. Guardians, come on, baby. One time. Just do not give up a run. How many times has our bullpen given up a run in these first 3 weeks? It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me on what we've given up. 1-2 pitch to Robles. That's up high, and it's 2-2. Do not let this get away from you, Karashek. Come on. But the last 2 hitters he's had in the hole. And he hit the last one, who's now standing on second base, and now this one's 2-2. 0-3 Robles on the day. And he swings and fouls that 96-mile-an-hour fastball well out of play to the right side. And a horrible catch by a fan. Looked like Jose Ramirez standing in the stands there. So we'll do it again here at 2-2. Karashek, 17th pitch of the inning, only 1 out, 1 on second base. He checks the runner. Robles steps in. Karashek delivers, and that is a bloop fly to right, and it's going to get caught by Brennan. Good job there, and good communication by Jimenez to let him take that, and so they didn't run into each other. So that's going to be the second out of the 8th inning. This is big. This is big. Can we get the young kid Call out? He had a huge 2-out, 2-run RBI single way back, I think, in the 6th inning. But can he do it again and tie this game up? Or will we go to the 9th with Clase looming in the bullpen for the Guardians? Runner on second still. Karashek delivers the call, and that is a first pitch ball at 96 above the letters there. Let's go, baby. Come on. One time, Karashek. Let's get out of this inning. Never can do it 1, 2, 3, but I'll be happy we can get out of it, and that is a strike, a breaking ball on the outside corner at 83. 1-1's the count. I like that pitch, and he needs to throw that a bit more. I don't think he throws that a bit more, maybe because sometimes he leaves that right over the plate, and people crush it. But 1-1's the count to Call, and he left that over the plate, and it's fouled back. So 1-2. He's had almost every hitter here, if not every hitter, in a 1-2 count, but has not been able to close him out right away. He can't get the fastball over, Al. You're 100% correct. He cannot get the fastball over. But I like the breaking ball. Unfortunately, he does hang it there. And Call kind of almost caught up to that last one. I bet you he goes fastball here. Let's see. 1-2. Runner on second. 2 outs. And he does go breaking ball, and he couldn't get that over. That was well off the plate. So it does go 2-2. Again, with 1-2, our pitchers just 0-2, 1-2. I think that's a key to the game for tomorrow that I'm going to talk about. So if you come in pregame, you're going to hear it. But can we get people out with an 0-2 pitch or a 1-2 pitch? We just have not done that this season. The 2-2 on the way. Outside, ball 3, 96. Again, fastball, can't get it across the middle of the plate. And it's 3-2. And this is a situation that I have a problem with if you walk this guy. Because you bring one of the very few hitters that can crush the ball in Smith next. The 3-2 pitch, they ring him up, and it wasn't a strike. They got lucky. All right, I'll take it. We go to the top of the 9th. That honestly, to me, was not a strike. It was a little off the corner. I don't think it was there, but hey, it worked out for us. And we go to the top of the 9th, leading 4-3. Let's go. We're going to have Rosario, Ramirez, and Naylor coming up for us. Smash that like button if you want a Guardians win. I know I do. I just want a Guardians win so bad today. We cannot drop to 500. We have to stay strong with the Twins. And speaking of the Twins, they where are they? They beat the Yankees. They're 10-4. So the Twins are crushing it. If we win today, we'll be 8-6. We'll be 2 games out. But the Twins just beat a Yankees team that we lost 2 of 3 to. Other scores around the league as we wait to get to the 9th inning here. San Francisco 4, Detroit 4. Cleveland, we're watching the Cleveland game. That's just me in telecast mode. Toronto, as I mentioned, is up 6-3. That's going to the bottom of the 8th. Boston 5-2 over LA. Finally, Boston looks like they might get a win, although LA's got 2 on with nobody out, 2nd and 3rd in the top of the 7th. So that one's far from being done. Baltimore, after being down 3-0, has now put a 4 spot on the board to take the lead over the White Sox. That's good for us, although I don't think the White Sox, Royals, or Tigers are really vying for anything here in the Central. It's going to be a Twins-Guardians race. Texas 5-2 over Houston. What's wrong with Houston? Maybe somebody needs a garbage can out there. My free pick won. If you watch my free pick videos, and you should, Atlanta won 8-3. Not only that, but our streak bet, I believe, will move to day number 4 tomorrow, as Josh Bell went over his 1.5 total bases. So if we can win tomorrow, we will be only 10 away from $32,000. Everything else is just getting underway. Philly, Cincinnati. Cincinnati ended up getting a last run, one more run that gave us 11 runs, and we hit that over. So that's fantastic. But we go to the 9th inning here. Let's go. Let's go. Heart of the order. Let's go, Lenny. Let's get it done, man. It'd be cool to, like, just one time, right? One time. Let's get it done. Just close it out. A trash can flashback. Gonzalez, first pitch, deep to center field. It is caught at the wall. Damn. Robles. He had plenty of room. He had like 2 feet. Not Gonzalez. Rosario. Sorry, Rosario. Damn, Rosario. You gave me a chance to get excited about you. All right, here we go. Ramirez coming up. All right, new pitcher who's only pitched one pitch. He got an out. It was a scary one for him. Hobie Harris. What a great name. Hobie Harris. It's such a great name. I'm gonna if I ever do have a kid, babe, can we name it Hobie? No. Okay, that was a definitive no immediately. So we're not gonna name our kid Hobie. Jose Ramirez up. He's got a 1-0 count to him, and that is now 2-0. So. It's a good puppy name? Okay, so we got to get a dog and name it Hobie. All right, 2-0 pitch coming to Ramirez. 4-3. 4-3. And that's right down the middle by Hobie at 83-mile-an-hour breaking ball. So, 2-1 account to Ramirez. And that is going to be fouled off down the left field line, and that should get out of play. And it does over the netting there. So, 2-2. 2-2 to Ramirez. Top 9, 1 out. Guardians, comeback kids, 4-3 with the lead. And Ramirez just hit a towering fly ball to short right field. And the second baseman's going to be there to get that second out of the inning. I don't know why I put a runner on first, because there's not. There's 2 outs. There we go. All right. So, 2 outs, top 9, not really caring about. I'd love an insurance run, don't get me wrong. Would absolutely love it. However, I would rather get Class A in and go 1, 2, 3. Did they win by 11? Interesting. What was the final on that? Did it go over 208? I almost took the under 208, but I did not pull the trigger on that. That was so low. I had anxiety about pulling the trigger on under 208. But that's what I was leaning towards. All right, Class A's in the pen. You can tell because there's a Smurf head out there. All right, 1-1 pitch here by Harris to Naylor. That's going to be outside. It's 2-1. It did go under, Marvin. Awesome. Well, I'm disappointed I didn't take it. Hey, you live, you learn. You can't bet everything in the world, right? 2-1 to Naylor. And that is going to be a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, that did go under. That went way under. All right, so 2-2 to Naylor. It's 2-2 to Naylor, and let's see what we can do here. Naylor steps out. Let's go, guys. Damn, we almost got to 30. We're 3 away from 30. Who would have thought that was going to happen? Can't believe it. That's awesome, guys. If you're coming in, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and get pumped because I thought Naylor was going to double down the line, but it was caught by the first baseman. But it doesn't matter because we got a 4-3 lead. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning, and Class A's coming on. And I feel like we are going 1, 2, 3, right? I feel like we're going 1, 2, 3. Can we do it, guys? Can we get it done in the 9th inning for once? Let's do it. I want to do it. I know you want to do it. Let's just get it done and move on, right? Let's go. We got it. It's going to happen. Whoo! All right, here we go. Class A. Thanks, Lenny. Bulls are out of the playoffs. Yes. Thanks, Lenny. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna do Guardians about 60+ times, although I've done I don't know how many I've done. But I will be back tomorrow. I am doing all the weekend, this weekend and next weekend for sure. So I'll be back tomorrow at 3:55. First pitch at 4:05 tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I will be live at 1:25 with pregame, 1:35 first pitch. I'm not doing the Tigers series for multiple reasons. Again, for those of you new to my channel, I enjoy some time with my wife. So in day games and earlier games, I won't do those streams just so I can spend some time with her at least once during the week. The other thing is, I don't really want to watch the Tigers. That's a horror. And by the way, if I watch the Tigers and we get swept, I'm gonna lose it. Like, my TVs are going through that window next to me. It'd be awful. So I will be back though the next weekend with the Marlins. I'll do all 3 games: Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to be doing a lot more games because the Penguins are out of the playoffs. However, actually, I take that back. I might not be doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll have to see. So the Kraken are in the playoffs, and my wife is a Kraken fan. She's from Seattle. So, and her father and all of her friends are Kraken fans. So I had to jump on the Kraken bandwagon for these playoffs, and I told her I'd watch the games with her. So the Penguins are out, but I guess I'm a Krakens fan. What do you guys think? Who's winning the Stanley Cup? Yeah, Tribe. I don't feel like watching the AAA Tigers either. I wish there was relegation in all sports, not just soccer. Which, by the way, guys, quick promo. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., my buddy from the UK, soccer aficionado and betting expert in soccer, we have our live soccer betting show, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are looking for some fun games to bet on in the soccer world, join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. here on my YouTube channel. I got 4 best. We have 4 best bets for you tomorrow. I know this is going to be a 4-0 week. I just have a feeling. So check it out, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Clase, bottom 9, starts off Smith with a ball. And Clase is on my shit list if he can't go 1, 2, 3. Because he's had so many situations to do so, and he just can't get it done. That is going to be in there for a strike at 98. That's a beautiful pitch there. That was mesmerizing. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Loved it. Loved it. All right, here we go. 1-1 pitch to Smith. That is outside. 2-1. 2-1. Whew. Bottom 9, nobody on, nobody out. 2-1 pitch to Smith. Clase gets him to swing over top of that one, and it's 2-2. Let's go, Guardians. Let's absolutely go. We can do this. 1, 2, 3. Just positive vibes. Yeah, Al, he is. I've noticed that too. So is Bieber, by the way. 2-2. That is fouled off Zanino's something. I don't know. He looked like he got hit. So we'll do it again here at 2-2. Two the count to Smith. Bottom 9, nobody on, nobody out. 4-3 ball game. Clase trying to close it out, and that is ripped down the right field line. Thank God it went foul. But Smith got a big hit on that one. Wow. He got all of that one. Just a little bit out in front. So we'll do it for a third time here at 2-2. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button, because Clase just got the first out of the inning as it's a pop fly to left field, and Quan grabs that, and we are 2 outs away from taking the opening game in this series. After being down 3-0, what a great comeback this would be. Just do not give up a home run. We got the 3-hitter Meneses. Oh, God, and this guy hasn't hit. This would be kind of ironic if he got a home run in the same game that Bell got his first home run, because quite honestly, they've been that bad combined together. I mean, they've just been awful. Meneses takes this low at 99. There's some velocity. So, 1-0 pitch with nobody on and 1 out here, bottom 9. Clase delivers. That is swung on, and they did say he went. He tried to check his swing, but he did go around. It did look like it at just a quick glance there. So 1-1 is the count to Meneses. That is fouled off. And it's now 1-2. And this is where, again, it's a 1-2 pitch. Can you put him away on a 1-2? I go to Jack. I've never been to Northfield. Sometimes if I'm on the east side for some reason, I'll pop out to Presque Isle, Pennsylvania. Meneses there flies out to Miles Straw, and there's 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. And the Washington Nationals are down to their last hitter. Let's frickin' go. Let's get this done. Come on, man. One time. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it done. Where do you go, Tribe? You go downtown, Northfield? Candelario is the last out for the Nationals, down 4-3, and he's going to rip us. Oh, he's going to rip a single. Brennan, God dang it. Brennan could not get that. Oh. So there's going to be, the tying run's going to be on first base. Brennan slid, and it just, I thought it was going to be a single, quite honestly. Brennan actually made, I thought, a valiant effort and just couldn't get it in his glove. Dang it. So, 2 outs, runner at first. And with 1 swing of the bat, we lose this game, unfortunately. Al, that was kind of I used to. When my wife and I moved here, we actually rented an apartment on the east side, and that one's fell out of play. So I used to really go there a lot. Now I don't. I just go to Jack, really. 1 out, then we're 1 like away from 30. Let's hit it. Somebody smash 30. Class A will end this, and we will be 8-6 on the season. Let's go. 0-1 pitch to Garcia. He's 2 for 2 with a home run. Do not make a mistake, Class A. And it's down and in. It's 1-1. Do not make a mistake. Let's go. And whoever just gave me the 30th like, you're awesome. I love you guys. It's been a great stream. Again, tomorrow, right back here, 3:55 p.m. Eastern Time pregame. 4:05 first pitch. The 1-1, and that's going to get away, and of course it does. And now there's a runner at second, and we're a single away from going to extra innings. Or worse, losing the game. And Zanino again. And now I don't have a 30th like, so I need another 30. Somebody took one away. Let's go. Let's go. And now it's back. All right, here we go. 2-1. Do not... I know Zanino's awful. 2-1 pitch. That's fouled off. 2-2, and they're down to their last strike. God. I don't know how I'm going to get through this season. I quite honestly don't know how I'm going to get through this season. Okay. 2-2 pitch, and that is going to be 3-2 now. Oh, my God. Come on. Thanks, John. I don't see it there anymore, but it's cool. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Or maybe somebody else took one away. It doesn't matter. I don't care. All I care is about a Guardians win, which we just got. Class A strikes him out, and that is a final score. What a hell of a comeback. A final 4-3 victory for the Cleveland Guardians here in the first game of the series against the Washington Nationals. What's up, Billy? You missed a good win, but I appreciate you stopping by, sir. Woo! We just came back, and Class A is going to, he's gonna give me a heart attack the way he pitches the 9th innings. He's not on the verge of becoming a Bob Wickman, but he is somewhat a little like Bob Wickman. All right, real quick post game. Let's go through the keys to winning and our lineup and give out some grades. But let's look at the keys to winning. First and foremost, the offense. They only had 8 runs coming into this game. John, you're at the game. That's insane. Hey, that is awesome. Appreciate you watching. That's cool, man. 8 runs in 3 games the Guardians had coming in versus the Yankees. 7th worst in major coming in at .235 hitting and 7th worst in strikeouts per game. Zanino did not help that out this game. And only 6 home runs on the year. That was 2nd worst in the majors behind the Nationals. They did get a home run with Bell, so they'll still stay at 2nd worst. But our offense did get 4 runs, which is half of what they got in a 3-game series, so I'm going to give that a check mark. See you, Billy Joe. Appreciate you. Billy, yeah, your Reds are stinking it up for sure. Clase, can he come in? That was my second key to the game today. Can Clase, with a lead, come in and shut it down? I'm going to give it a check mark only because he struck out the last guy. But the fact that a runner was on second again here in the 9th, not so much. And can Cal Quantrill have a bounce-back outing? I'm going to give it a check mark with an asterisk. And my asterisk is, if the defense behind him could start doing a better job, then yeah, he could. But he was coming in at 9 2/3 inning with 15 hits and 7 earned runs. He only gave up, I think, 1 earned run over 6 innings today or something like that. So, hey, not bad, Cal. Look forward to you pitching much better in your next outing, hopefully. And then I hope the defense will come through and not screw it up for you. I mean, this game should have never been that close at all. At all. So, let's go through the Guardians lineup, give our grades, and then sign on off. Quan, 0. Dude, you are struggling right now. You need to do better. Quan gets a 0 for me. Rosario, I'm going to give him a 4. He did have that double. It was kind of a big double. I think it scored the first run of the game, and they needed every single one of their runs. So he is going to get a 4 from me. What did he end up at? I just want to see. Yeah, he was 1 for 4. He did score that run. Ramirez, I'm going to give the guy a 7 today. He was 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 walks. He was really, in my opinion, very disruptive at the plate, and pitchers didn't want to pitch to him. I think that caused a lot of chaos that allowed us to score some runs late in this game. Josh Naylor's getting a -2 from me. This guy needs to be out of the 4-hole. But to be fair to him, I told him he should always not be in the 4-hole. Tito just needs to do a better job with the lineup card. I would expect we see Bell back in the 4 spot tomorrow after his day today. And we'll see maybe Naylor go to 5 and Oscar Gonzalez, if he plays, maybe in the 6. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Jimenez, I'm going to give a 3 today. Not too much to talk about. The guy scored a run. He got on base because I think he got hit by a pitch. So not a great day. He gets a 3. Bell, listen, dude, I'm going to give you an 8. You got a home run, but you were still you were 2 for 4. I'll give you a 9. You were 2 for 4. But you did have that home run, and hopefully this gets you going. I want to see you back in that 4-hole tomorrow. Brennan, again, shuts me up. He went 2 for 4. Guy looks good at the bat, 286 on the season. So I'm going to give you an 8. Zanino, you know what I give him? -4,000. This guy sucks. 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts with a walk. Get out of this lineup. Stop playing here. And Straw, 0 for 4. This guy, like Quan, he's going to get a 0 from me. He's really regressed from the first week and hasn't done a great job. So that's my scores. I'm getting rid of Rosario, Billy, 100%. Joe, have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. John, that's awesome. You got to watch the game for free. That's awesome. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, guys, please do so. I'm on my way to 7,000 subs. I'd love to get there this spring or summer sometime. I'm only 247 away. So hit the subscribe button on your way out. Smash the like button. We'll be right back here tomorrow with Guardians baseball against the Nationals at 3:55 p.m. Eastern time with our pregame and first pitch at 4:05. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Go Guardians!